Oh. Ah.
Oh.
I don't want to do Rhea's paralog, but I guess that's where we are. So.
Free scumbag, it's the cops!
Super well, thank you for the raid.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome, I hope you had a good stream.
Yeah.
What were you guys doing?
Of all the paralogs to return to.
I know.
Fucking Rhea.
Fucking Rhea.
Unit. Yeah, because she's gonna help. Wait.
That's just not true.
We don't have her.
No, she's disappeared.
Is this to, like, go and find her?
Sure. No. We were playing Dragon Quest XI. Oh, nice.
Oh, hey.
I hope you enjoyed it. Well,
Good anime games.
That's kind of what I thought.
Huh? Oh, all the paralogs?
These are not all paralogs, thank the Lord. But yes, I know what you mean.
Oh, yeah. Support. Thank
All
the
right.
Lord.
Well, I guess we're doing this. Welcome back, everyone. A Rhea log. How fun.
69, nice.
I don't even remember this. I know
oh
I
my
did
god,
this.
in Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, I was level N7,
Here
69,
you are,
nice.
Teach. Take a look at this. I found it in Rhea's room. It's addressed to you.
Well, this is a bizarre happenstance.
Sure is.
Whoa! Okay.
What?
We have
What?
a delay. That's what's going on.
Oh.
Now I hear Claude. I'm like, I'm only hearing the sound effects, but no, I'm not. It's just super fucking delayed.
Oh dear, I'm seeing that. Discord.
Well, like, the visual's not too bad. The visual's on point. It's just the audio.
I mean, the visual looks like shit, but in terms
Yeah,
of frame rate, but yeah, it's.
When I said
Oh.
whoa, that was when I heard Claude.
Well,
Because I was like, oh.
this is
'cause I was
gonna
trying
be
to figure
fun.
out- I was trying to figure out if I was only hearing the sound effects and not voice acting, which I was like, that's very strange. Like, how? But no, then I just realized it's several seconds delayed.
Kat, after we're done, before we end the call, why don't we try streaming, like, just streaming OBS and see if that works now? To see if that would fix anything. I don't know if it would, because I don't know if this is Elgato's.
I couldn't hear the game.
Yeah, I don't know if they
so I could
changed
hear
that, though, is the only thing.
That's fair.
So I thought maybe we could just mess with it and see.
Yeah, that's fair.
Otherwise, we're just going to have to deal with it this way, unfortunately. Which sucks, because it was pretty
Yeah.
good up until recently.
Yeah, like, the frame rate's been a thing for a while, and only one other night has the audio delay been a thing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And it was so bad that last time it was hysterical.
Would refreshing fix the delay? What do
No.
you mean refreshing?
I mean, we tried a lot of things last time when the audio was super delayed.
She's not
and
watching
nothing
the stream through Twitch.
Yeah.
She's watching it through Discord.
worked. Right. Kita's sharing her screen with me.
I mean, I can redo the call real quick, but I don't.
We can try,
doubt-
but last time it didn't do
Alright,
anything.
I'll try. Alright. I'll try to call her.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, normally that would definitely help refreshing Twitch. But yeah, we do it through Discord because otherwise there's going to be a delay if she were to watch through Twitch. And she would hear herself, so
Yeah.
we do it through Discord.
I'd hear Kita twice and myself.
You would, yes. Well, that did not
Well, we'll
fix
see.
that. Yeah, we'll see about the dialogue. All right.
I found it in Rhea's room. It's addressed to you. Did you go into her room alone? Did you look through her? It's the same fucking thing.
That is pretty much the same.
Whichever one he'll like. I don't know. It's the same fucking thing.
I don't know if there is one he'll like, to be honest.
Well, I know it's not necessarily fair to Rhea, but there's no way I wasn't going to take a look. I thought I might find some valuable information. Or even some treasures that could be useful for the coming war. In the end, all I found was that letter. I obviously couldn't read it before you did. Go ahead. I'm sick with curiosity.
Dear child, I have little time, and so I will keep this brief. I asked you to take care of things should something happen, but I wish to make myself useful as well. I left a treasure at the Holy Tomb.
Oh, finally?
Please take it.
I left you a treasure. Have fun
Note that
getting
I set
it.
a bit of a trap to prevent thieves from stealing it. Please take ample precautions so that you are not harmed when you retrieve
What
it.
if we died trying to
Your
get
Seteth
this?
protect you. Rhea.
Seriously, though.
Like,
Her
I
handwriting
left
is
you a
messy.
gift, but you might
It was
die
written
getting
right
it.
before that battle 5 years ago.
Thanks, Rhea.
That treasure, if it belongs to Rhea, there's no doubt that it has great value. It would be bad if some thief managed to sneak off with it.
Oh, the
Let's go and
delay's
get it, Peach.
slowly happening.
Somebody said
Let's
something about
go.
changing the region. I'm gonna just change the
We've
region
done that
totally.
before, but we can do it again.
Let's go to Brazil. Brazil, are you gonna be nice to us? Probably not.
Great. But there's a trap there that might injure us?
Huh?
Just to be
Audio.
safe, there's a friend I'd like to invite
Frame
as
rate's
well.
still shit, but
After
the
all, who
audio
knows
is
what lies ahead.
caught up currently.
I mean, that's good. And you won't warn us how to disarm this trap?
Yeah, seriously. Discord's just like Skype or Zoom or something like that, except it's more text-based, I feel like, because you can be in like servers and stuff. But you also use it to make calls, which is what we're doing. You won't warn us. No, she won't tell us shit. You think Rhea's gonna help? Ever?
No. Not at all. I feel so bad because I can see just how bad the frame rate is. It's real bad, guys.
Fine.
It's not. I would be so angry if I were Kat. She's so nice. She's just like, I'll deal with it. I'd be like, this fucking sucks. If it were me.
I mean, I don't have like, well, one, there's not much we can do about it, and two, it's not so bad that I can't figure out what's going on, and it's not hurting my eyes.
Well, that's good.
So like, I can at least kind of figure out, like, I obviously can see when they move their arm and stuff. It's just they look a little weird because they're like open and suddenly closed, you know?
Putting it so mildly.
I mean, that's how it is for me. Like, the arrow's just not smooth. It's like,
It's real bad.
You know what I'm saying? Like the cursor right now, the floating feather, it's just a little jank. But otherwise,
Just
most
a
of the game
little.
isn't really like reliant on visuals, luckily. Unless we get a super epic cutscene, then I'll be sad.
Well,
Excuse me.
Who knows?
Yeah, we might. I don't know.
I feel like a lot of these we just can't get right now. Because we have to see these to get the next one.
Oh,
Know what I
shit.
mean?
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh my god. Tali is sitting in the windowsill seat, and she's snoring
Aw.
pretty loud. I just hear,
Are there any are there any supports that you want to go for? Because I've focused a lot on getting ones I don't have, but are there any that you wanted to see with anybody? We already saw all of Manuela's,
hell yeah.
except for hers with Gilbert, and I'm sure they're great.
And Dorothea would be another one I'd want to see some more with.
Okay, well, pick your person.
Who was hard to get her to eat food with?
Oh,
Was it
I could
just
not
Petra?
tell you this off the top of my head. I mean, we can still work on her and Petra if you want.
That or we can work on a bee too. Either way.
Up to you.
Like Ferdinand. Are you gonna have Ferdinand fighting?
I can have whoever. Like, everybody's leveled, so it's not an issue.
Let's do her and Ferd.
Okay. I seriously don't remember this map.
Gilbert can yeet. Fuck Gilbert.
Oh, this is the one with the ghosts. All right. Well, fun.
Traps? I think you mean traps.
That too. It's just me against the world. And
Yeah.
Rhea's fun dolls. Remember those from the DLC?
Oh, fuck.
Aren't you happy to see those back? Because I am.
Nope.
Said no one. Said
Did
no
you
one,
try to
especially.
romance Gilbert Bellicoco and it didn't go well?
No, Gilbert is Annette's father.
Right.
And so far, I have not seen
Well done.
a great side of him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I just know he's been lurking at her from the shadows, and that's like all my knowledge of Gilbert.
Well, he like walked out on them, basically.
Okay.
So I don't know
Yeah.
why yet, but he definitely left her and her mom. And I got their C support. And she was like, why won't you even look at me or talk to me? Or you should at least talk to mother. And he's like, I don't deserve to. Bleh, and then walked away. And that was their support in a nutshell. So, yeah, it was great.
Well,
Was that Professor Oak shirtless? It sure was. Guess who drew it?
I did.
Cat did.
Am I proud of this?
No,
Professor Oak
probably
in-
not.
In a Jeff Goldblum pose. You're welcome.
Sure is. All right, who else besides Dorothea did you want?
Also, thank you for the follow, villain.
Yeah, thank you.
Wait. Who other than those supports? Bernadetta.
Bernie.
Bernie.
Who with Bernie? Bernie has a lot.
She does have a less missing. Oh God, she gets to an A with Alois. What the fuck?
She does, yes, but their ending is not romantic, so you don't have to worry.
I don't know. Her and Linhart.
Okay.
Or no, or
What?
I was gonna say, or her and Petra.
Petra is paired with Dorothea. Oh,
Oh,
no,
you
she's
did
not. No,
Petra?
she's not. No,
Oh.
she's not. Okay, you're right.
Oh, okay.
Bernie, where you go? There we go. I have to pair them in a certain way because Petra is a wyvern rider. So, oh no,
gotcha.
she is paired with Dorothea. Well, I lied to you, I guess, and
Oh.
didn't pair the right people together. Anyway, where's Ferd? Sorry. All right, there we go.
Well,
Who do you want to see? I don't care. I'm gonna put whoever I want together. Anyway, aside from them,
all the girls get to an A with Alois. That's creepy.
Mercy? Does Mercy? She does, doesn't she? She's an
Cat
elf,
also
doesn't
do
she?
this. She's the master. of
Yeah, all the
sexy art.
girls go to an A with Alois,
That's creepy.
except for Petra. That's it.
Okay, Petra can't. Lysithea doesn't. Eco. Ew.
Do you want to see her? Do you want to see Lysithia's? Oh, we got those.
Yeah, sure.
We should pair her with Hanneman or Linhart because you'll
Yeah.
get backstory on them.
Let's
On her.
do Hanneman
Okay.
because I already did Linhart.
Yeah. We don't have them to an A yet though. All right. All right. Let's bring Mom. She's a good healer. Let's see. Are you enjoying yourself over there?
I like the music. I'm sorry.
As you should. It's great.
She just opened the curtain a little bit, and I see her, and she's like half awake, staring at me.
All
I
right.
also got to clip her nails because she like stretched out to me, and her nails were like scythes coming out, and it was scary.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, we should clip those. You're gonna
Yeah.
lash one of us.
Okay. All right. We good.
There's something there. Are those the devices
no,
that
it's
Rhea
delayed.
warned us about?
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just like, why isn't
Those are
Claude
the
talking?
phantoms.
Oh.
And some of them are giving orders. Let's target those.
It just means I have to pay attention to the reading.
Yeah. Hi, Nickel. Doing well. Hope you are too.
On this Wednesday.
At the ready.
It's so quiet in this place. It's just like this really chill music that's weird and ethereal.
Sally forth.
I mean, hence the ghosts.
Hence the ghosts.
Another peerless victory.
So weird to hear, so delayed.
I believe it.
I do this for all of us.
We may have to periodically end and restart just so I'm not like an insane amount behind.
Oh, you think it's getting worse?
Oh, it definitely gets worse over time.
Great.
That's how it was last time too.
Only the strong survive.
So when you switch,
What?
we accidentally we had to.
Oh god, I can't hear you. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there you are.
Hi.
Hi. You were like
Okay, Discord.
for a while.
God.
You sounded like you were underwater.
Well, this is why.
This is why.
But yeah, I remember when Kita had to restart
same
the
old.
Switch a couple because one, we upset Manuela, and then she accidentally upset Claude, and so we had to restart twice.
More fighting.
I remember it was so delayed, like a whole scene behind,
What's
because
my
I'd be like, "Oh,
strategy?"
there's the first restart,"
Guide me
when we
where-
were
Oh,
like
yeah.
way ahead. So.
My orders? There's no stopping me.
Oh, do they have to go around? I don't think they can go get down there.
At your service.
It's fine.
Dun, 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 dun.
Onward.
Dun, 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 dun. It's Constance, thy wife. Oh, Constance.
Oh, thank you.
She just needs a little bit of sun.
Or a lot. Hi, doll. Well, that one's like, bye.
Oh. He's like, I'm out. Bye.
It's like Dedue. The last battle.
Did he just nope out?
No, when I was playing Church Route, Dedue shows up to go after Edelgard. And he got really close to her and then just decided to turn around and go the other way and just went away from her, and it was hilarious. We're like, she was right there. Okay. It was pretty great.
He didn't want to hurt her either. We know.
We know the truth.
I do that all the time, Kita. I keep thinking there's stairs there. For where?
Yeah, there. Like it looks like there's stairs here to where you can get them to go forward,
yeah.
but no, you have to go around. Like the flyers can go, but nobody else can.
That makes sense. Constance is like me. I hate sunlight. Fair. Edelgard is scary, Kita. To do is just protecting himself.
Tis no shame.
Couldn't to do it. Got it. God damn it.
Oh my gosh, there's just so many Dedue jokes.
So many.
He's very sweet though. We were grinding the tower scenes, like the goddess tower. I don't know if you remember that, but it was right before the ball. You could invite somebody to the tower. You invited Dorothea.
Oh right. Yeah.
Well, fun fact, you can save beforehand and then grind them out. So I was getting all the ones I could because it actually saves the scenes, which I didn't know.
Well,
And
I'll try.
I know I could have been doing that this whole time, but you know. So
Well, now you
we
know.
saw Dedue's and his was really cute.
Aww. Pure.
Felix's was god awful. He's so
Oh my
mean.
God. Was he just like, why am I here? Why did you invite me?
He's even meaner than that, actually.
Wow. That really inspires you to want to romance him.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
To do my good boy. I
warned you that Felix's sucked. It did. Fair. You were not lying. The truth was revealed. Ma'am, I need you to settle down.
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked.
Caspar's was garbage, was it?
I mean, it wasn't bad in the way that Felix's was, but it wasn't great.
Legit. I mean, some people are into edgelord. I read Edelgard. Edgelord emo boys, I guess. I mean, I was, but not that edgelordy. Like, I didn't want to be. I didn't want to be.
See, I think more of Hubert for that. Felix is just me.
That's fair.
He's a great unit. Like he has his good moments, like with Annette. He's very cute, but in a lot of scenes, he's just mean.
Yeah. Football. I hate Caspar. I always bench him. Fair. Felix was bottom tier. Caspar was second bottom tier with Ignatz. Well,
Ignatz is just like ends up being a creep.
Yeah.
I love you're like, yeah. I don't think it's intentional. Chat disagreed with me. I don't think Ignatz is intentionally being a creep, but
he just. I like edgelords, but I like mine edgies with development. Yeah, like, or at least
Felix
they have the soft spot for you, but for anyone else,
he does for Annette. He's very sweet with Annette.
But I mean, like, why would you want to personally romance someone who treats you like crap?
That I don't know.
Guys, don't do that. It's unhealthy. And if you find yourself doing it,
PSA, don't romance Felix IRL.
If you find yourself doing it, please talk to a therapist and work out why that might be. Treat yourself.
Treat out why that
might be. Make sure you're treated well. What?
Just work out why that might be. So today we're going to talk about why you are romantically involved with a is this a Nintendo character? Oh, I wanted to dance.
I just met with someone who treats you like shit.
No, I know what you meant.
Obviously it's different, like, you know, they weren't that way to begin with. You never knew. That's obviously way different. But I mean, like, initially they treat you like crap and you're like, huh.
Yeah, I don't get that.
There's no stopping me.
Felix is a great unit, though.
My strategy?
He's good at fighting.
He's good at fighting.
Why not?
He's got that going for him.
The fact that Ignatz isn't intentional somehow makes it worse for me.
Does it?
I mean, like, I guess he's not got any self-reflection, but
he doesn't. I will say for Ignatz, he doesn't really change much, does he? He's pretty static. I feel like he doesn't have much growth
At your service.
compared to some of the other characters.
But
he's just sort of like, I like to paint. I still like to paint.
He doesn't have any issues also that the game,
aside from liking to paint,
issue. Yeah, that the game recognizes as actually having an issue that needs to be worked through in any way. So yeah, he doesn't have any development.
Oh, thank you for dodging that, Seteth.
Oh, so okay, that's black or Blue Lions. I did not read BL as Blue Lions.
Yeah, BL is Blue Lions. BE is Black Eagles.
I just read BL as what it's
BLT.
No, boy love is usually the term. Like gay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was.
Like,
I didn't know it was abbreviated that way.
Yeah, it is a lot. So I just.
Oh,
read that
okay.
as
I mean,
Felix
you
has
know.
great development, just only in boy love, and I'm like, what?
I mean, that's probably that's true, Sylvain.
Felix is great in a BLT. I mean, even better.
Pull out all the stops.
All the stops,
my
and now they're dead.
Level up.
Some things you
I
can't
keep
learn
reading
with
boy love
books.
as well. Oh, okay, it's not just me. The name's fitting.
Sylvain and Felix are pretty good, but in Church Route, if you get them together, it's really sad. Like, if they get an ending, I mean.
Yeah.
And I
mean,
was
Blue
like,
Lines have
okay,
a lot
this
of boy
isn't
love
the
stories.
ending that I was promised. What is this? It was very
Look, I got
sad.
the sweet Felix and Sylvain ending, so the boy love works too. Aw. I know nothing.
Well, I'm glad you got the good one. I did not, but I think that's just because it was Church Route. We know that Church Route is scum.
Is it really like it changes people's endings depending on routes?
It does a little bit because it depends.
Huh.
I mean, it depends on what's going on. You know what I mean?
Right.
So there's like a little bit in there. But apparently Sylvain and Felix's was completely different from what I understand anyway. And I was like, oh,
Huh.
that's not a fun ending. That's just sad.
then.
Yeah.
Well, that's so sad. I thought that too, Kat. Oops. I mean, that's also my instinct as a very gay person. Oh, BL. Yeah.
More fighting.
I've just never seen it abbreviated that way, so.
I didn't know what it was until I think River had to tell me because I saw someone tweet it like a year or two ago, and I was like, "What's BL?" She's like, "Boy love." I'm like, "Oh."
Apologies.
Or maybe I was looking up fanfiction. I don't remember. But like the term was used to describe something or whatever.
Why is he creepy? Literally never talked to him in 2 full playthroughs. Ignatz. I don't know. I think he's really
a really creepy moment of talking about like how beautiful the goddess is, and it's just a little weird.
I will not die.
In how he
what,
does
like
it.
wanting to paint her, wanting to paint Flame. I don't know. I think he's just really awkward, but then it comes off as creepy sometimes.
Yeah. Most of his supports will end up having the same arc. But what, Ignatz's?
What?
He's just a one note.
Who,
They said
Ignatz? Yeah,
of
most of his supports are, like, he doesn't really change. Like, Bernie changes a lot from her original supports to her A supports with people. Because in her C supports, she's pretty much just, like, really nervous and screaming a lot.
Yeah. Mood.
Hiding from everyone, you know, and then, you know, she's more confident, and Marianne's the same way. She's much more confident in her later supports.
Welcome back, Felix. Sorry, I meant Dragon. Dragon is now Felix, apparently. Hashtag Ignatz is over party. Oh my god.
I mean, we could get it trending. You can literally cancel anything on
Easily.
Twitter. That's what I've learned from Twitter.
Yep.
Did the goddess not
I mean, putting Fire Emblem in any game will make the game better. Football. Just saying.
They may be phantoms, but they
Just
can still
saying.
be harmed. Let's take out the other
He is
commanders.
very much same shaming self-artist and creepy feels on some girls and goddess. Gotcha.
Guide me well.
Can't
Sounds
believe
right.
we killed Burger King.
Rip.
I died when I saw that. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I was on the call with her when she found it out, and she was just like, what? And then she screenshotted it and sent it to me.
Next try.
Oh my god. So
A lot of people really hate Ignatz, though. I'm more of like neutral, I would say.
Yeah.
Maybe a little
That's
less
neutral.
negative than neutral.
I mean, I really don't hate anyone.
Well,
I mean,
Maybe
like,
Cyril.
I have strong feelings
maybe Cyril.
about Cyril or like
Cereal.
Rhea, but I
All
don't
this
think
violence.
like
For what?
I don't hate their guts. Whenever they're on screen, I'm just like, eh.
I was gonna not recruit Cyril in Blue Lions, and then chat was like, well, he auto-recruits. And I was like, God damn it. But I'm not gonna recruit him. The game will have to. Oh, look at them. They're matching.
It looks like they're a mirror. That was weird. It weirded me out for a second. I was like, why are there two?
That was pretty funny.
I hate him too, bench him. And then again, I don't use hate often unless it's a feeling I have about something where I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. But like, that's not as often. We need the Spider-Man meme, yeah, where he points at himself. Yes.
Perfect.
That's what happened. Hylacious.
For Gerald.
Zero and Yuri are the only two I legitimately hate. Fair. I will say Yuri probably grates on me a little more, whereas Cyril, it's just
then
like,
Cyril? Oh, for sure. For sure.
I would
100%.
just say, like, Cyril, just get your head out of Rhea's ass. But, like, otherwise, he's just more like, why are you talking to me? Whereas Yuri's just a little condescending as fuck.
Yeah. I think, too, I mean, it makes sense that Cyril looks at Rhea so highly. It's just like... It's just like obsessive.
It's just like that's all. Yeah, it's just like all that his character is.
Yeah,
so it's like,
his character is pretty much reduced to wiping Rhea's butt.
Same with
for
Catherine.
her. Yeah, and Catherine's the same way, right. Which is annoying to me.
I'm like, all right. Fires of hate flow through me when it comes to Cyril, Ignatz, and Yuri. Well. I don't hate Ignatz.
Have y'all seen Swole Ignatz? No, but that sounds amazing and hilarious. I have not seen Swole Ignatz.
Links go through mods, so they make sure that things are okay.
How dare you try to kill Bernie?
I'm neutral to Iggy and do wish he could pursue what he loves. I just wish he had better arcs than what will I do?
Oh no, for sure. Like, I feel really bad for him that, you know, his parents are like, or I think specifically his father is just like, oh yeah, you can't paint, screw you. Like, that sucks. I'm not saying it doesn't, but at the same time, yeah, he's kind of lacking, I think.
Yeah. And Yuri I hate more because of what he stands for. I'm gonna just say legit, but I'm not entirely sure what you mean. But that's fair. I don't like
have a
what his character represents in Bernie's route, and also just like as a personality, he's very condescending. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, I can't. That's something that really just gets on my nerves. I just can't.
Because at
especially
first, like,
when
honestly,
it's all the
probably out of everyone in the game, visually, Yuri's my type. I like very feminine men or very masculine-looking women. So, like, Leonie probably would have been my type in the beginning too and stuff.
And then she was up Gerald's ass.
Sucking our dad's dick. I don't know. Yeah, like, go away. And then when it comes to Yuri, he just said, like, really nasty shit to us that I was like, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh, what are your thoughts on Constance? I like Constance. I will say her not sunny form can be a little grating sometimes, but she's also so ridiculous with it.
She's
like
extra.
She's very extra, and it's kind of funny sometimes.
But I do really love her Sunny. I think it's just fucking hysterical. I think it balances out her character well, because you're like, oh god, she's so
if she didn't have this, yeah, if she didn't have the Sunny side, I think it would be very. I wish her name was Sunny. Anyway, if she didn't have the Sunny side, I think she'd be hard to deal with, just because that's a lot.
Yeah.
Of extra all the time. But I love her design,
it's
though.
Our experiences with Yuri. Yeah, her design, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
My age is catching up to me.
Yeah, and Constance is very entertaining, too. So it's, you know.
Those giant monsters can still move, but they seem
I'm
much
sorry I
weaker
did
now.
this to you.
They should be
I
able
don't
to
know
fit
why. Gets inside. You do exactly as I say.
When
You
when
okay?
she's like, "Oh, surely a stray arrow finished them off. It wasn't me." That one's pretty good too.
Yeah, the Bernie route is why I hate Yuri. Yeah, because like he completely undoes Yuri's or Bernie's build on top of that, like her character development. But on top of that, then says you should forgive him. No, he was a shitty dad. No, I have feelings. I mean, it's not literally Yuri's fault. It's the writers for doing that, but like, really, was that necessary?
Well,
did they go, maybe we're having a little bit too much dad hate. Let's take back a little bit of dad hate. And they decided to do it with Bernie.
Well, I feel like they just tried to erase a lot of Bernie's backstory anyway, which I think is also why it makes me so angry, because they already edited her B support, and then on top of it, to just try to rewrite her backstory, that annoyed me. I didn't like that.
Yeah. It's basically just Bernie getting shafted. And it's annoying. It's undeserved. Tori, you kick-ass girl.
Like, he has some moments where he's fine. When he's being more real with you, like with Byleth, or, you know, when he's talking about caring about his mom and his people and stuff. Like, I get that, and I like that. But
yeah,
all this power just
in general, he's just really condescending, too.
Yeah.
Which
like
I don't personally like.
If you don't like
Oh,
he's talking.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
You're so delayed.
I know.
Treasure? Let's get out of here and take a look.
Now there's Claude.
Oh, I thought I'd have to destroy all the dolls. Well, guess not.
That's why I thought you still had a bit of the challenge, so I was just reading chat.
Well, I think it was just you just had to take out the commander, but I thought it was going to be route all the enemies. Like, what?
I find Sunny and Inside Connie hot. Don't judge him.
Oh,
I'm not judging.
This trap was more extensive than I expected. Could something like that really be a result of sorcery alone? I don't understand the structure at all. It certainly wasn't made quickly.
Was it there from the beginning?
I think so. That trap may have been built into the Holy Tomb when it was first constructed. In which case, there might have been another purpose for building it, other than just as a saint's tomb. Now I have even more questions for Rhea. I hope we reunite with her soon. However, we now have a salvaged treasure. It might be something incredible. The church kept some of the legendary weapons that were blessed by the goddess. This isn't something one just stumbles across. Anyway, it was entrusted to you, Teach. Do what you will with it. My curiosity has been satisfied for the time being, so maybe I'll return to my responsibilities.
Man, that would have been great to give to Elle.
Well,
does anybody else have the Saros crest? I think it's just Edelgard, isn't it?
Bernie deserves better.
No one else has it except for Edelgard, of course. I'm assuming we don't get this. Yeah, I don't think we get this Paralog and Crimson Flower, so, well, F. Just Rhea and she's non-recruitable. Well.
F. We're learning.
We are learning today
at
our round table.
Learning stream.
Learning stream. Are you guys ready to learn? So close.
Whenever I see post time skip, I always am disappointed that I cannot date Claude as male Byleth. That's fair.
I still don't get that.
Why can't I date Manuela?
That's right.
I will say, there is way too much of a limit of males as support ranks, yeah. I agree. I spent the last 3 weeks learning, so no, not really. Most of the posts I put in Discord or Fire Emblem are just coming across it and thinking, sense. Oh, Blank would like this post. Tim, Bella Coca has your back. She'll find you some Connie. Making sense. Oh, that's where I am. Sorry.
I'm starting to get
somewhere.
Do you want me to switch
the last 3 weeks? Okay.
The region again? I don't know if that resets it or not.
I don't know either. We'll find out.
I guess so.
Do that. Oh. Did you reset it?
I'm about to.
Oh, okay, because I was like, no, it didn't.
Let's go to Sydney.
I definitely hear mom for Seteth.
Oh, you're underwater. It'll take a second.
Okay.
Okay, I think you're good.
Okay. It's a little delayed, but it's a lot better.
Well, that's good.
I'd argue against that. Oh. What? The horrible part of
I just don't think they should be available as an S rank though if they're already married. I don't.
Yeah, like I don't like that either.
Just don't have them be an S rank. Have it be A+.
I don't know why that's even a thing though.
Mm-hmm.
S rank should be like, this is romance. Like very
So it's like clearly, yeah, exactly.
And also people didn't necessarily know that that meant you wouldn't be with them in the beginning.
I mean, some people are like, man, I wanted to be a home wrecker.
Yeah, some people might have thought that you would be. They could have.
Yeah.
Because that's a thing. Literally, it happens in Dream Daddy. What's to say when it happened in Fire Emblem? So,
or,
like,
I mean,
Alois is...
We all know Alois is lying about his wife anyway. His wife and child. Have we ever seen them? No, we haven't. He's lying.
He's lying.
Lies.
3A ranks. A+ ranks back. Oh, was that a thing? Oh.
Well, there are A+ in this game, but it's not. I don't think it's handled the same as other Fire Emblem games.
Right. I've had the sword for a long time. It isn't much a part of me as the hand that holds it, but a good swordsmith could craft a weapon that's far more effective and durable. Should I stick with my old familiar sword or acquire a new one? Get a new weapon, give yourself time to train with it, keep using the sword you're accustomed to. Why not use both? I mean, I really want to say why not use both, but I think he's not going to care about that.
No, he might. He might like, why not both?
Wow, I asked the wrong person.
Wow!
Wow, Felix. I thought he'd be like, yeah, I love all the swords. I want all the swords. That's what I thought he was going to say. Felix, you're just proving why you're a little bitch. It's Ignat's birthday. Are you excited for this tea party?
Sure. I really like the greens on his outfit. Like, I like his color scheme.
I still think he looks like the love child of, like, Robin Hood and Harry Potter.
Yeah. I'd agree with that. Da, 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 yeah. He's the worst. I do wish there were more platonic endings for Byleth, but I don't think it's the end of the world that certain units can't be romanced by both genders. I just wish it was clear.
Some of them it really doesn't make sense.
Like Manuela? Manuela literally baits you. Like, don't tell me you're available if I can't be with you.
I blame Nintendo.
Why would you tell me that?
I blame Windows 10, actually.
Yeah. It's almost like they wrote Manuela to be both, but then took it away before they released it.
Yeah.
Which is annoying.
Which is weird. Also,
which if
guess
no one
what?
shows interest in me, that's fine. Huh.
Guess what Ignatz loves? Saros tea.
Just because of the name.
Of course. No, you're getting lavender and you're
I'm
like
here.
it.
I wanted to take you up on your invitation. I'm not very discerning, but I do love this kind of tea.
Wow, I
You
just
have
got
my
Professor
thanks.
I'm here.
Oh no.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Isn't this nice?
It's okay.
No, this is terrible. Discord, why are you like this? Should I just read it to you? Or, well, no, I guess the visual isn't delayed.
Well, yeah, no, the visual. If
I'm
it
switching
shows-
again.
Oh God, you scared me. I was like, it's
I'm
gone.
sorry.
It's gone, and I don't
I'm
know.
sorry. I'm sorry, I switched it again.
Okay.
This
Anyway,
flavor is splendid.
do you want me to read it to you or do you want to just read it yourself?
It'll be fine. I can hear him now because you restarted it.
Okay.
Yes?
Books you've read recently?
I get it.
I think it'd be great if you liked cute accessories.
Like his feather. His feather titty.
Yeah.
Yes?
It's feather.
Feathers. From
Tell me
earlier.
about yourself.
Chicken.
Feather titties. Tell me about your feather titties.
Oh my god, Phoenix Wright was a trip
Gumshoe.
today, guys. There's a
Phoenix-
chicken
it's just-
suit.
Gumshoe is just the best. The best.
Oh, gumshoe.
Exploring the monastery?
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I
Apparently
can't
know
believe it
yeah.
either.
Thank you for letting me continue with my art. I'll do my part on the battlefield.
Oh, that's good. Not commend. That's good, right?
Oh, F.
Well, nod.
All right.
Like,
It'd be weird if you laugh like ha.
I mean, I would.
Oh my god. I need to watch that VOD, damn it. Yes.
Here you go. This is for all
Some
you
people look
Ignatz
smarter if they're wearing
lovers in
glasses.
chat.
Not me, though.
I can't do his hair.
No, I was saying that because everyone really doesn't like Ignatz.
I've really grown
I
up.
know. But again, I love this
Where's
color
the
scheme.
evidence of that, Ignatz? You look the same. You talk the same. Like, you have the same
Oh my god.
everything.
I have one feather on it. One
Thank
titty.
you for the
A
delicious
singular
tea.
titty.
I'd be
Hello
happy to
there.
join you again whenever you like.
My god.
Extra pissed about Claude. He was literally flirting with you even as male Blythe. Yeah, like if like
He was.
yeah, the queer baiting's not fun. I will say. And I've heard that it can be bad in just a lot of like anime content in general, but also a lot of Fire Emblem games is what I've heard.
We've acquired.
I feel the same.
Hazard, thank you for the
Don't
follow.
queer baby. Hey.
Have a
It
look
would have
how
at
we
least
did.
been nice for all three house leaders to be romanceable, no
Make it
matter
fair,
what.
But they only made the girl, which is
Mhm.
weird. It's like they just were really uncomfortable with guys being with guys and made as little as possible. Is really what it seemed like.
I'm a quick study.
No one cares. Shade.
Oh my
just
God.
to be clear, if you like Yuri, that's totally fine. Not saying that you can't or anything like that. Just explaining why we're not fans. That's
Yeah.
it. All right, dear God, who's ready for some supports? There's only 5,000. You
Lots
guys ready
of
for?
supports.
You guys ready? Oh, I feel so bad.
No.
I'm just saying, if you do, you're banned.
Oh my God.
Kat, I'm so sorry that this is gonna be so delayed for you.
I'll read.
Okay.
I'll just have a delayed reaction if something was funny because of a sound or inflection.
2 minutes later, Kat starts laughing.
Yeah, that might happen.
All right.
Strategically speaking, if I poised an archer to lie in wait here, and then lured the enemy in over here.
Lysithea,
fuck?
are you up late studying again?
Lysithea, are you plotting
am.
someone's murder?
But I don't see how
That's
it's
what
any
it
of your
sounded like.
business.
Look, you don't
Sounded.
need to work yourself so hard.
Red like.
You're already as skilled as they come. There aren't many people out there who can match you. Everyone knows that.
I apologize for my sharpness. I just feel pressured.
Why would you, of all people, feel pressured?
I place a lot of personal pressure on myself. I need to become as strong as possible to put my parents at ease.
When I met with Count Ordelia before, he said you were his pride and joy. But he also said his only concern was that you might be pushing yourself too hard. If you really want to make your parents happy, surely you should start by taking care of yourself.
That's true.
Then it's settled. Get some rest. Save your energy for tomorrow's battle.
You really are very mature, Claude, despite the impression you give off. And I clearly have plenty of growing to do.
Roasted?
I probably don't have much room to come down on you for harping on me.
Oh, really? Does that mean you won't get mad if I treat you like a child from now on?
That is
No, don't do that.
absolutely not what I said. Just after you finally earned a small degree of respect from me, too.
Hey, just think about it for a second. You're the only one in the world I treat like this. That means you're a pretty special person to me.
You think I'm special?
Take it however you like. Or maybe the thought is too much for a kiddo like you.
How dare you?
A brood?
Set him on fire.
You might regret. I don't want to be turned to dust.
I'm feeling generous, so I'll let you off easy this one time.
Well, that's good of you. All joking aside, go get yourself some shut-eye, okay? After all, if you don't hurry up, the boogeyman might come out and eat you.
All right, buddy, you asked for it.
Set him on fire.
Set his ass on fire. That would have been really funny, though. It's almost weirdly like a brother-sister relationship there.
Yeah.
But like the kind where they like give each other hell.
Yeah. But the fact that
Not
they
the
have an A
protective
support
one.
makes me wonder if it's romantic, and I'd rather that it wasn't. I'd rather it just be like
Yeah.
that, you know, like brother sister
I
between the
agree.
two of them. Turn him into
definitely
a
agree with that.
toad.
Oh, do you have an itch back there? I guess you can't scratch it on your own, can you?
Hi, Marianne.
Yeah.
Best
Oh,
girl.
Claude, it's just you.
Sorry, I know you're in the middle of an important discussion with Dorte, but could I talk to you?
It
About
was
what?
actually. He's a crowd, Claude.
It's about this thing you think you're burdened with. I've tried to guess what it is.
We did her paralogue, Claude. You were there.
This is making me a little uncomfortable.
There's no reason to feel uncomfortable. It's not like I plan on saying it aloud. But if my guess is correct, there's something I want to tell you. Will you hear me out?
Fine, I will listen.
Once upon a time, in a faraway place.
What the? Are you telling me a story?
Just listen. Once upon a time, in a faraway place, there was a young boy. This boy came from a despised lineage. In short, his mother was a daughter of the enemy. So the young boy was treated horribly by everyone around him. He hadn't done anything wrong. Everyone hated him simply for existing. Yelling, fighting back, explaining himself. Nothing he did could change his situation. When he was finally old enough, he ran far away from home. He escaped.
It sounds to me like he had no choice. I would have done the same had it been me.
Thing is, after he ran away, he still found himself in the very same position. People in the outside world hated him for where he came from.
Well, now that's...
The boy thought he had no place to go. All he could do was destroy the boundary between the inside and the outside worlds.
Destroy the boundaries?
Right. If there was no outside and inside, just one side to share, then the people outside wouldn't have a reason to hate him anymore, right? It wouldn't be easy, but if he managed it, he could shrug off that burden. The point is, people are born with burdens to carry. That much is undeniable. But whether they bind us or we cast them aside, that's up to us. So I think you should try to cast yours aside, Marianne. Put that heavy burden down. It's time.
But I don't know if I can do it.
It's okay. I'm here for you.
His
We're the
cape.
same,
Like,
and
it's not how
Yeah, it
capes
goes
work.
everywhere.
Claude, we have nothing in common.
Dorte
hey,
is
did you see
just
that,
like
Dorte?
I'm real interested in this conversation.
Right?
Thank you for sharing your story.
Hey,
I suppose I could try
sugar?
casting
Do you got
aside
some
Verdant,
carrots?
as you say. We can try together.
I know you got a carrot in your pocket.
Free. We can change the whole world.
So I'm assuming that story was based on Claude.
Oh, for sure.
Which is sad. What
Mhm.
the heck?
That was a sweet one, though. But I mean, it's Marianne. Of course it's gonna be.
Hello, Marianne.
I just picture they're having this deep conversation, and Dorothe's like putting his nose in Marianne's pocket.
Yeah. What's in there?
We've got another battle coming up. What do you think of our chances?
Winning is always the goal. At any rate, I've done everything I can to prepare.
That's the right attitude. I'm sure they're doing all they can on their side, too.
I don't doubt it, but however strong they are, it's no more than a Fodlan concern.
Oh my god, she just started
Who knows
talking
how
for
far
me.
this world extends
Oh,
beyond
no.
the boundaries of Fodlan. Talk of strength or weakness doesn't amount to much when it's only in relation to a tiny corner of the world.
Guess you're right. Thinking about it like that, even this war seems like a storm in a teacup.
Exactly.
Teacup.
It's nothing more than an internal quarrel amongst the people of Fodlan.
Typical laid-back Claude. I always like talking to you. Your perspective on the world is so refreshing. Things
I always
thought
like
were
talking
obvious
to you. I
turn
just
out
wish
not
you were
to be.
Geralt.
The way you think, that's
She wishes
the way you
anyone
see
was
things.
Geralt.
Common
That's
sense
true.
never tells the whole story. It's similar to what we were talking about before, about how you need to doubt yourself first.
True enough, but where did you get these ideas? That perspective of looking past the walls of Fodlan, when it's all we can see in front of us.
Do you really want to know?
I do.
But I'm afraid now isn't the time. When this war is won,
Oh,
I'll tell
okay.
you all about it. It'll be easier for me to show you than to tell you.
Show me.
Listen
Are we
here.
going somewhere?
Anytime someone says,
It's
"Oh,
quite a
I can't
distance.
tell you now," they
You'll
gonna
start to
die before they
appreciate how
tell
big
you.
the world
Video
is as you
game
go.
logic.
Video game
Sounds
logic.
eye-opening.
It happened with Dad.
Can we call it a promise?
See, somehow Geralt was still in this
Yes,
support.
it's a promise. But first, let's win this war and leave it far behind us.
Oh my god. Geraltception. Oh my god, I said that before I read that's what your next text was.
I'll explain
Oh,
everything
God.
after this
Right,
battle.
yeah.
Oh god. I mean,
Exactly.
true.
I'm
we're
now
almost
I'm
done.
imagining Leonie wearing a Geralt mask. Geralt wearing a Geralt mask.
No.
Oh my god.
That'd be
We're almost done
horrifying.
with him though.
Maybe if Claude grows the rest of his beard out, Leonie will like him more.
F.
Oh jeez. Yeah, I was just about to say we're almost done with Claude's supports. We only have a few left.
Just Ingrid.
Yeah, Ingrid after this.
Hey, Claude. I think I've worked out what your lyrics mean. Care to hear me out?
Huh? Sure. So you managed to work through the labyrinth of
Annette,
my
it's been
melodic
weeks.
poetry.
We don't remember that support.
I did. You were
True.
writing about yourself, right? About how you just keep moving forward no matter what difficulties you encounter? We've got this, we did it, now let's eat. That kind of thing. Am I right?
Hey, that's pretty close for being completely wrong. It's actually not about me.
It's about
It's
Dorte.
about you, Annette. It's a song about your single-minded march through life.
It's about me?
Of course. You know, about how you mess up and make a big fuss about stuff sometimes, but you're always looking ahead and striving. I just wanted to capture your pleasant, fidgety, fussy nature in a song.
Oh,
I guess
see.
that's cute.
I'm flattered.
I'm not
I
sure.
think-
Yeah, I'm
Actually,
flattered, I
can't really
think.
tell if you're saying something nice or
Annette
not.
doesn't know how to feel either.
Of course I'm saying something nice. I'm so happy I get to be friends with someone like you. Everyone's really uplifted by your cheerful attitude, your refusal to give up, and that boisterous nature of yours.
Boisterous. That's definitely not a compliment. Still, thank you, Claude. I'm really pleased that you thought so hard about me and wrote a neat song like that. You know, what this song really needs is a nice little dance to go with it.
I couldn't agree more. And once you've finished, you should perform it for everyone. You're a fine dancer after all.
Nope, not happening. I'm afraid my dances are not for public consumption. It will have to suffice that I let you see it.
You drive a hard bargain. And if this performance is just for me, maybe I can coax you into letting me hear some of your other songs?
I suppose there are a few others I could maybe share. Like my bear song, or my dungeon song. Ooh, or the Waltz of the Swamp Beasties.
I have never been more on board with anything in my entire life.
Oh, they're all just silly songs. I don't know that they're anything worth being excited about.
I'll be the judge of that, and I can tell just by their descriptions that I'm right to be excited.
Well, I guess I have no choice. I'm making an exception just for you, Claude.
I'm honored to be the exception, as well as your #1 fan.
It's funny because it seems like she's definitely like crushing on him, but he's just like, yeah, this sounds cool.
Annette and Felix are better, I'm just saying.
Probably.
I don't know who I'd want to see with Claude. He and Marianne were pretty cute.
Yeah.
But Marianne's just cute, so, you know, she's cute with pretty much anybody.
It's true. Facts.
Ah, hello, Ingrid. A good day to you.
Oh, we're getting this music.
If it isn't Claude, always a pleasure.
You put in a fine performance in training today. I must redouble my own efforts.
What the fuck?
That's kind of you to say.
By the by, do you have a moment to spare? I have been meaning to ask for your input on some new strategies.
What's he trying to do? Be Ferdinand?
Goodness.
Oh, now I hear the
Only
music.
If you think someone as lowly as myself might be of service.
But of course, I value your skills more highly than most any other.
Oh, goodness.
This is hurting me.
Okay, time out. Listen,
I'm now
Ingrid,
hearing
Thank
how
you.
fake
say,
this
"Oh,
conversation
goodness,"
is
every
instead of
couple
reading
seconds?
it,
What do
and
you
it's really
expect?
awkward.
Speaking to
Yeah,
as you
that's
were,
what I
only
mean.
responded in kind.
What? Do I sound that strange? I thought I was acting earnest and industrious.
I mean, yes, you do. You sound nothing short of ridiculous.
Sheesh. Have you looked in a mirror lately? You're the one who's been walking around like Queen uptight.
Excuse me?
What is this, Hanneman and Manuela Jr.?
Forced, but it certainly doesn't
Oh my
warrant such
God.
a title.
Look, this was
We even
fresh
get
and
their
fun for a
music
while,
in the
but,
background. This
maybe it's
is
time to call it
bad.
quits.
What is
Acting
happening?
Like this isn't
I
us.
don't know. I
We're
don't
just gonna
like
make
it.
everyone think we've gone mad.
I agree. I must say, I have an easier time getting on with you when you're you, and all your you-ness.
And all your
Come to think
Eunice.
of it, you've always been more reliable than most anyone I know, when it really mattered.
Well, thanks for saying that.
His
I think
nose
I
is
liked
so
you better when
shiny.
You were a bit pricklier too.
It is very shiny.
Soul Star Power!
I'm sure I can remedy that for you.
I didn't mean you need to go all out or anything. A little restraint would still be nice.
My lectures, as you call them, only persist as long as is necessary.
Oh, I think I'm coming down with a stomachache. We'll talk later, okay? Okay, see ya.
You honestly expect me to believe that? Come back here, Claude.
It's
Hanneman
amazing.
and Manuela Jr. Kayla, thank you for the resub for 2 months. I hope you enjoy your emotes and also your sub badge. Welcome. Also, hi, Mochi.
Hello.
We're in the midst of a support stream. How are all of you coming in?
Support stream.
Support stream. Oh, for sure, Hikari. I'm sure he loved that.
I have told you already, I am quite all right.
Zenith is finally in a supportive lanes.
Right?
I do not care what you have to say. I could not bear to stand here and do nothing.
Flane?
Hey
What
there,
is
Flane.
happening?
Looks like Seteth is as overprotective as ever.
Eavesdropping, were you? Well, you are spot on. I do wish you would leave me be and learn to trust me.
Listen, Flane. Before I take a stab at your true identity, there's something I want to ask.
And what is that?
Seteth is your father, isn't he?
Oh.
Pardon me?
I mean, she doesn't do a great job hiding
I've been
it.
thinking about this for a while, and my latest theory doesn't make sense otherwise. That overprotective attitude of his, it seems like more than just sibling concern. more like a father protecting his only daughter.
How can you be so sure? Hilda's brother and Raphael are quite similar, are they not?
They're both pretty clingy, sure.
Raphael
but
is
even
not.
They are willing to let their sisters live their own lives. Whereas Seteth, there's something more at play there. An entirely different dynamic.
I imagine that is because
Even taking into account your special blood and the people targeting you because of it, I feel like Seteth has devoted his whole being to you, like only a father would.
Have you confronted
Not my
brother with
father.
your theory?
No, because that would
As
be
if he'd
scary.
tell me anything,
Yeah.
even if I did. Though maybe if I tried to trick a reaction out of him, I could try calling out "Daddy" from behind him when he least expects it.
Hey!
Nah,
Only I can
probably
do
kill
that.
me if I tried that. Not a good idea.
That sounds most entertaining. I would love to see you give it a try. Perhaps you could request
Oh my god.
Father, please grant me your daughter's hand in marriage.
Oh god.
I can feel my face turning red.
Please don't joke about that, because he
Hey
might run with
now,
it.
Don't joke about that.
Oh god.
That's something that should
No!
be done properly when the
Step
right time
away.
comes.
Do you mean
Don't
to
like
say
that.
the right time will come eventually then?
Well, you never know what the future holds.
Or what RNG
But
holds.
forget that for now.
I just
wanna talk
don't.
about
I don't know. It
As
just.
though this were something easily
I don't like
shelved.
it.
This topic holds far more appeal than that of identities, if you ask me.
Want it to be Ferdinand.
Yeah, she and Ferdinand are
Ferdinand
really
and Claude.
sweet.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I don't like the idea of her and Claude together. Also, I feel like he's only interested in her because of the mystery surrounding her. I don't think he's interested in her as a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe that's part of it. I'm just like, Whereas Ferdinand,
That's
I
fair.
think, would just really treat her well, you know?
Yeah. For sure.
Also, I mean,
Claude's flirting sucks.
I understand why Flayn feels that way, but at the same time, I feel like Seteth is in the right because she almost died, went into an enchanted sleep for God knows how long, and then was like a year later kidnapped and could have died again. Also,
Yep.
he lost his wife in the middle of a battle, like couldn't save her. She died in front of him. So like, I feel like he has, you know, reasons for being super overprotective. Also, Flayn is really naive, you know? Even though she's not as young as she seems, she's still pretty naive. So, I don't know. I don't know.
Small bean at heart.
She is a small bean at heart. So, I feel
I mean,
like
Claude
Seteth
is fine. I'll give him that. It's just him and Flan don't really seem
Yeah.
partner.
I don't...
Thank you for the daddy clip.
Well, there's that. Yeah. Out of all of them. I mean, I'm curious what her ending with Manuela is, though. But out of all of them... Because I don't see her and Raphael being romantic. I don't know if their ending is or not, but they would also, to me, be more brother-sister.
Siblings.
Yeah. So I feel like Ferd would be the only good match out of them. I mean, I haven't seen her A support with Dimitri. Her C was cute. The B one was good, but not... I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about them.
That's fair.
She's mentally young, that's the best way to put it. Yeah, she's definitely... Like I said, she's naive.
Yeah.
Lysithea, it's no good for you to expose yourself to such strong sunlight. And a chill could steal upon you at any moment. You really ought to have worn a mantle.
What?
You have been running yourself absolutely ragged. Would you please
Look how purple
consider
they are
taking
together.
rest?
Yeah.
Enough is enough. I am
So
fully
much purple.
aware. Now, stop following me.
I'm only concerned for your health.
That's great and
You're
all,
being weird.
but I feel fine today, and I'm perfectly capable of caring for
Cat's like, why are you
myself.
being nice? It's
I
weird.
don't have time to take a rest. I'm overloaded with work, and I have less time than everyone else. I just want to do my own thing, bring order to the Alliance, and put my parents' minds at ease.
No need to rush. How can you be so certain your lifespan is shortened anyway? I do not know who decided that, but consider me skeptical. If you are healthy now, and if you take proper care of yourself, you ought to live just as long as anyone else.
That's all well and good, but those vitamin-packed sweets you brought tasted weird.
If you want a healthy
Tastes
body,
weird.
then you need to start with what you eat.
You have a point, but those health sweets are gross.
I'm on Lysithia's side.
Wholesome, healthy treats for you.
Veggies
I
suck.
asked only for the very sweetest.
That was pretty nice of you. I'm sorry,
Aw.
Lawrence. Thank you for being so thoughtful. Still, I don't need bushels and bushels of them. Gaining a ton of weight won't exactly lengthen my lifespan either. I mean, I like to be able to hang out with you as much as possible, and for as long as possible.
Truly? Oh, I'm so glad. I feel the same. Even in an otherwise
Oh
perfect
no,
future,
it's
I
cute.
still cannot see a happy life for myself without you in it. In fact,
It's very
the more
cute.
Oh,
time we spend
no.
together, the more essential to me
He
you
sounds so
become.
sincere.
So let us walk side by side toward a future
no.
together.
Aww.
Keep it down, will you?
Why are you flustered? What is there to be embarrassed about? You know I will always care for you.
Okay, noted. Will you just calm down already?
You need not worry about a thing. I will look after you no matter what may come. After all, the future of Fodlan rests upon my shoulders, does it not?
I won't give up on myself either. Thanks for caring.
I love how
Lawrence.
he like realizes it after a while, then has to be like, oh wait, I'm great, I'm Lorenz. Ha ha ha.
That was cute. What the fuck?
It was though. Oh no.
Lorenz is
See,
a growing
like
fiend.
Lorenz also has a character arc. Ignatz does not.
No.
I'm just saying.
I just like how you're like, oh no, it's cute.
What is it, Hilda? Ah, a
Oh my
letter
god, I just heard
from
his
your brother?
giggle from the previous scene. It was
That's
creepy.
right. Though
Nah.
part of me
So
thinks it's
far
some
behind.
stranger imitating my brother's
I know.
handwriting. He's never given me this much praise. Hilda, you've learnt the value of persistence. You're really
Learnt.
maturing, stuff like that. Usually his letters are like, I'm worried about you, and stop being so lazy.
Since I have fought
I
by
mean,
your side, I can assure you
stop
that
being
his
so
praise is
lazy,
you
genuine
probably
should
and
listen to that one.
entirely deserved.
Yeah.
I've written about fighting in plenty of letters. Why is he so gushy this time around?
I would venture to guess that your depictions of battle are more passionate than before. It's no surprise that such authenticity would resonate with a veteran warrior like your brother.
If that's true, I have you to thank. You've inspired me to throw myself into battle. Does everyone think I'm a tough warrior now? I don't want to be stuck with their high expectations.
Hilda, you're super
Would
buff.
that be
Accept
so
it.
terrible? You are gifted, you know.
Seriously.
Accept
Not
it.
to say that your lackadaisical nature has failed to endear itself to me.
I'll choose to take that as a compliment.
Speaking of letters, did you keep your promise? Did you, mention me?
I did. I told my brother all about you. I said you were a uniquely gifted leader who could inspire people to be their best selves. And I said that you'll be a real asset to the Alliance. I also told him how I wished you could join our family. He
Whoa.
responded that he'd be honored to call you
Whoa.
his brother.
This escalated.
Oh, to have such a valiant brother would be beyond my wildest expectations.
Okay, Lorenz is more in love with her brother than her.
Lawrence, you know
Seriously.
what I mean about you joining our
Hilda,
family,
that was
right?
not.
I believe I do. And I confess, if I am correct, that the same thought has preoccupied me as well. But
Playa.
you must forgive me.
This is
Now
what
is not
happens
the
when you get a
time.
bunch of A supports.
Before
Then
we
you're
can
like, hang
consider
on a
our own
sec.
future,
Now they're
we
all
must
in love
first
with each
end
other.
this war. We
Yeah.
must
Oh,
secure
no.
a peaceful world.
Lorenz, how
You
could
attain
you?
a peaceful world, then what? Come on, just say it.
As much as I'd like to grant that request, I cannot. This is something that will deeply
At least he's
affect
being
our
smart
lives.
about this right now,
Must be
whereas
said at the
like
proper
Lysithea,
time and
he's like,
place,
I'll be with you
the most
forever.
artfully chosen
I
words, and
mean,
the
I
perfect
prefer one
offering.
of the over the
I
other.
am Lawrence
Yeah.
Hellman Gloucester, after all.
Lorenz Hellman's
Hellman's
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise.
Gloucester.
I'm not usually one for waiting around, but maybe I'll make an exception in his case.
Why?
Why? You have other options. I don't see them working, honestly.
No.
This is why I
It
don't.
literally just seems like it's for clout, not for feelings.
That's right. It's like a YouTuber's wedding. They're just doing it for followers
For them views.
and dem views. This is why I don't really like Hilda and Lorenz. Lorenz seems so much more interested in Hilda's family than her. Yeah, I would agree. Also, that seemed very fast.
Went from 0 to 100.
Sure did. All right.
Man.
Hey, got a minute?
I was just proposed to by 2 women. Yes, I have a minute.
No, I came to give you this handkerchief back. Sorry, I know I held on to it for a while.
It's like unclean. She never washed it.
You lent me this. Remember?
I recall giving it to you.
Here, I blew my
It
nose
is a
in it.
noble's duty to give to the common folk. In return, the commoner need only pay respect.
Oh,
That's
Lorenz.
nice. You left out the part where the nobles take all the stuff the regular folks make?
Yes, the common folk give the fruits
Mochi.
of their labor, willingly, I might add, as a token of that respect. The head of San village offers his tribute in exactly that spirit, you know.
San? That's my village. You knew?
Of course. We granted exclusive hunting rights to San and forbade outsiders from poaching. In fact, when we received complaints about just that, we hired mercenaries to deal with the issue.
Geralt.
So that's what brought Gerald.
Just like, you brought Geralt into my
What was
life.
that?
Marry me.
Nothing. Look, just take the handkerchief. I'm returning something I borrowed from a friend.
Very well. As your friend, I will accept it.
You know, I really wish you wouldn't think of nobles as always giving and commoners
It almost
as
feels
only
like she doesn't have a
receiving.
ribcage.
Friends help each other
Yeah.
without thinking about status.
I
No
would
help
agree
goes
with
both
that.
ways.
Her waist is so
Quite
small
so. And
compared to
I
like her
require the aid
head
of a friend.
and
I
her
mean,
boobs.
you know,
but
if you just get your
recognize
ribcage removed,
But
it's very
only with
slimming.
friends.
I'd
You
recommend
mean-
it.
must continue to refuse assistance
mean-
from the common folk. For a noble to accept would be disgraceful.
It looks like it.
It does. Where are your ribs?
I always thought he was just stuck
She
up.
has none.
Raphael's
Turns
eating
out
them.
He just has this grand idea of nobility he's trying to live up to. Oh no, I didn't even give him the handkerchief.
Oh, good. I can use it again. And then give it to...
Leonie's all boob. Yeah. Oh my god. She
Oh
goes back
my.
to the village and renames it Geralt.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she doesn't have like a waist, but like it's just like all very, very thin.
Mm.
It is the noble's duty to give the poor. Here, take this handkerchief. God damn it. It's the least I can fucking do.
Akita's beauty tip to be more slimming, just remove your ribs. I mean, it works.
She had to remove them to be more flexible. Yeah, it helps in battle too. Well.
Hey, Raphael. Reading a letter?
Ignatz, doesn't that feather get in the way of life?
I got a message here from my sis.
Poke someone's eye out.
A letter from Maya.
Well, it's just
I
like...
haven't seen her in so
Maya?
long. I bet she's all grown
Maya
up.
Faye?
Nah,
Yeah.
she's still a shrimp. It's been a while since I saw her, but she's probably only up to your shoulders.
Wow. I can't believe she's gotten that tall.
Ignatz trying to
wrote to
scam
tell
on
her about
Raphael's
how we're
sister?
friends again.
Back up,
Yeah.
Ignatz.
Remember this?
Is that the picture I drew for her?
She sent
Oh.
it along with the letter. I guess she held on to it since we were kids.
Aw.
All right, that's enough
Well,
looking.
that was cute of her.
She said to show it to you and send it right back.
She wants it back.
She's handling my little doodle with
Can't
such
have this.
reverence.
That's
It warms
actually
my
really
heart.
cute.
I remember the day I gave Maya that drawing. She looked so happy. Before then, I never knew I could make people happy with art. It was a revelation.
God damn it,
I've been
Ignatz.
drawing and painting
I thought this was going to be like about
in
their
hopes of
parents
becoming an
and give
artist
us more
one day.
backstory.
You're
No,
much
it's just about
better
art.
now, so it must be paying off. I bet you could
It's
be a real
Ignatz's
artist.
backstory of how he
No,
learned or
that's
why
not
he learned to
possible,
draw.
I'm afraid.
Great.
I have to
Just what I
consider my
wanted.
parents' wishes.
Oh,
Who
oh.
cares what your parents want? It's not like
There's
you're
a little
noble or
bit.
nothing. Your fate is your own.
Except it's
Huh.
still about art.
You think so?
I know so. And I'm gonna support you with whatever dream you got. Okay.
Look at the
Let me
tiny
see.
shield on his
What's the first
arm.
step
What
to
is
follow
that
your
gonna
dream?
do for you, Raphael?
Got it. You should paint me.
What is that gonna
Good
do
morning.
for you?
Oh my god.
Oh my
I got
god.
feathers on my
Little sis
titties.
to know how good I'm doing here.
Dooms.
So I gotta send her proof.
Thank you for
Plus,
the bits.
she'll be doubly
Tethers
impressed
on
if it's a painting
Tethers
you
on my
made.
fitties.
Good point. I can certainly try to capture your likeness. I'll
All
paint you
right.
with a warm, cheerful expression on your face to bring Maya comfort.
My face? No way. You gotta get my muscles in there.
I don't think your
Mostly
sibling cares
my
about your
chest and
muscles.
arms.
Are you sure that's what she'd want to see?
Yeah.
Wait, before you start painting, I gotta get me a little more training in. If my muscles aren't bulging, then what's the point?
I'm not
God.
sure about this.
It's like I like drawing women, not men.
That kind of is what it seems like. Dooms, thank you for the 200 bits.
I mean, bro, same. I love drawing women over men because men have very blocky proportions compared to women. And I just draw very organically than mechanically.
Just draw them as like Minecraft characters. There you go. Done.
I mean, that's like a literal block.
Well, you said they were blocking.
I mean, it's true.
Hey,
Oh, France!
Oh, Lysithia. Something I can do for you?
can you help me out with my shopping?
Yes, of course. You need me to carry stuff?
Actually, can you pick up some tea for me? I'd do it, but I'm drowning in work.
Oh.
You're so busy you can't go shopping. Okay. Do you have a favorite kind of tea?
I'm not too picky. I just like having it around, really. Whatever's cheapest works for me. Here's some money.
One question. Why me? You don't really need my help for this.
I just
You're the only
thought I
one that
could
has
lean on
nothing
you a
else to
bit,
do.
I mean,
rather than trying
True.
to do everything on my own.
Right, I see. Well, good. I'm glad you decided to approach me. Ah, but for this particular task, you might be better off doing it yourself.
Rude.
Oh?
There are so many different kinds of tea, and I'm not very discerning. What if I
Ignatz,
get
it's
you
not
one you
that
don't
hard.
like? When I do my
She
own
said
shopping,
literally the
I pick a
cheapest.
tea at random.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd be paralyzed by all the choices.
Oh my
It's the same
god,
with food.
Ignatz.
Sometimes I stare and stare at the options. and
You look like you were doing just fine when you went to get groceries the other day.
I really had to push myself to do that alone. I don't think I can do that again.
Rude.
Sorry.
Uh-huh. So, you've stopped trying to do things on your own, then?
Yeah. Still, though. For today, how about you have some of my tea? If that'll do.
Sounds nice, sure. Do you mind brewing mine while you're at it?
It's weird.
Okay. Though I can't do it as skillfully as Lawrence, I'm afraid. I'll get it ready right away.
This is why,
Feel free to start
Lysithia, you
focusing on
should
your
have went to Lorenz.
Yep.
for
Or
the
even
tea.
Ferd.
Or Ferd, yeah.
I
He
mean,
and Ferd have no
you said
supports, and yet they
plenty
have a
reliable
paralog.
to me.
Makes sense.
I do. Really? How so?
You're fun, you're easy to be around, and you rarely complain when you help others.
Well, I'm just pouring you some tea. I'm not sure that qualifies as help.
It's not easy for me to rely on people, but with you, it's different.
Well, there aren't many things I can do, frankly.
Oh my
What I
god,
can do,
Ignatz.
I will do. So if you need anything, ask me, and I'll try to help.
You really are unreliable, as it turns out. Guess I'll just have to take your word for it.
Lysithia. Lysithia. Wow, you really suck.
Yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Family Dollar Harry Potter.
Like, I do feel bad for Ignaz's situation, but at the same time, I really wish that he would gain some sort of confidence over the course of the story. And he just doesn't. At all. You know? Even just a little bit?
Yeah.
Something? It's just... He's down on himself all the time, you know?
Yeah.
That can be...
It seems fairly consistent.
Yeah.
Where is that darn ladder?
I just got to the Lysithea shade.
Need help with something, Lysithea?
Here come the hot step up.
Can't find the ladder anywhere.
I'm the lyrical
And I needed to
gangster.
take out the books up on that top shelf.
Like that.
Damn, thank you for the 500 bits. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Kat, I'm gonna switch the region and hope that it...
Okay.
Hope that it helps with the delay.
Evie!
That's still your favorite alert. You'd think Ignaz
That's
would be more
Dalton.
confident with Raphael around, being such a supportive good bean. Yeah, Raphael's
Yeah.
super supportive. So I was kind of hoping for more from their supports. Not that Ignaz has to be super confident and assured and everything. It's just like even just a little bit of growth in some way would be nice. You know?
Right.
And not just have him be so one note.
Yeah.
And also, again, everything goes back to painting, like almost every single thing. So it'd be nice to see something a little different.
Just a little bit.
Want me to just grab one for you?
No. I need to be able to dig around myself.
No problem. You could sit on my shoulders instead. Up you go.
Hang on a second. That's not...
Well.
That's an
I hope
amazing
nobody
image.
saw that. Anyway, thank you. That was helpful. I can't believe how many fantastic books were hidden just out of reach up there. Thanks for being so patient while I rummaged.
Out of
No
her
problem
reach.
at all. It was my
Poor
pleasure.
Lysithea.
Hey, Raphael. You're always extra nice to me. Is it because I remind you
always
of your
extra.
sister Maya?
Yeah, I can't help but think about her whenever I see you around. We lost our parents when she was still real little, so she never had adults around to do stuff for her. That's probably why she grew up to be the kind of kid who wants to do everything on her own.
That's certainly something I can relate to.
I keep telling her that it's okay to rely on her big bro a little bit. Like, when there's stuff she can't do because she's too small, she just needs to ask someone bigger to do it. I told her that she could help me when I'm having trouble with stuff too. Then we would be even.
Young or old, we can all help one another out. We each have our strengths and weaknesses. Receiving help and providing help in return. It sounds so simple, really.
It is simple! I knew you'd get it!
It is simple!
It is
And I hope
simple.
you
Oh my
understand
gosh.
that you can come to me for help too, Raphael. I can't be the only one receiving aid. It makes me feel incompetent and like a kid. I hate that.
We know.
Alright then. You can help me clean up my room.
I bet it's a disaster knowing you. I'll help you on that front, but I've got some rules on how to keep things tidy. You'll need to listen up.
If you could help with the actual tidying, that would probably be better. No need to bother with rules. I don't really do so good with remembering the complicated stuff. Oh! I got an idea. It would be even better if you could just come by and tidy up from now on.
Raphael.
If you keep helping me, then I can help you whenever you need it. No guilt.
Whenever I need it, huh? How long does that offer hold?
From now on. Like
Yeah, I was
for
gonna say that
always.
technically means forever.
I don't know what's so difficult to understand.
For always sounds nice. I'm fine with that.
Cute.
Make Hilda do it.
Best punishment.
Marianne! Come here! Quick!
Oh, what's wrong, Raphael?
It's that bird you were talking to! I just found
Oh my
him.
gosh. I forgot about
See?
this.
Right there on the lower branch.
Remember he was trying to talk to the
That's gotta be him.
bird?
But he looks a little sad for some reason.
You're right. Do you mind if I handle this?
This is a bird situation. I'm gonna need you to step back.
Let Snow White do her job.
Yes,
That's
I
right.
See. I see. So your food supply is...
Food? I got it.
Oh god. He's gonna come back with like a turkey.
I completely understand. I have seen
my
more
God.
people and birds foraging for berries lately. It would be ideal if those berries were growing in another forest nearby. Then you wouldn't have to.
Are you hungry, Mr. Bird? I got just what you need.
Are those bugs? Yuck.
Look at him go. He's loving it. He's gonna get so big and strong after this.
That was disgusting. But how did you know he was hungry?
I could tell by looking at him. He looked hungry and weak. More importantly, I saw what you did. That bird wasn't speaking human, so you gotta understand birdese. I knew it.
Oh, about that. I'm sorry, Raphael, but I need to tell you the truth.
I am a
can
bird.
sort of understand what animals are thinking when I look at them, but I can't speak to them. I'm sorry for leading you on.
Oh, I see. What about me then? Can you tell what I'm thinking when you look at me?
Food.
No, Raphael.
Safe bet.
I can't.
Well, of course not. You're not even looking at me. You gotta look at my eyes.
Nope.
This is
still
scary.
Can't do it.
I guess I just gotta tell you. I'm thinking it would be nice if you talked to me the way you talk to animals.
Who's a good Raphael?
Whenever you talk to animals, you seem happy and friendly.
Do you need to go outside?
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, Raphael. I didn't know.
What if I try this? Cheep cheep cheery choo choo doo. Whoa,
You tried.
I've never heard
What?
you laugh before. I should have
That was
talked to you in
amazing.
birdese sooner. Cheep chirah, cheep
That's what birds sound like.
I said you gotta eat
my
bugs
God.
to grow big and strong, just like Mr. Bird.
I think I'll have to
Oh my
pass.
What the fuck?
Oh, the next time it's
amazing.
gonna be like Flayne trying to roar at him and him going cheep cheep chirah.
Oh my god.
I was not expecting that.
That was so good.
What the fuck?
Hey, writing to your sister
That was like
again?
cheese level.
You bet.
Like that was
Yeah.
just as
Gotta
good as
reply to these things as soon as they come in.
cheese.
You had one last week too. It's great to see you're
Mammal?
both so good about staying in touch.
No, that
It's
wasn't with
especially
Mammal. That was with
important when there's a
Marianne.
War going on.
No, I know. I'm
Yeah.
saying like other
Oh.
moments.
That reminds me.
Oh
My
yes,
sister
Mammal.
wrote to
Good
say
moments.
how much she loved the
Mammal
painting
was a
supplies
great
you sent.
support.
Good. I'm glad gathering those pigments paid off.
You even made her a brush. I really appreciate you doing all that for her.
I was fascinated with painting at that age. I was a pretty
Painting
artistic kid,
Geralt.
if you can believe it. Not a lot of time for it when you're hungry, though.
Sounds like you had a pretty tough time growing up too, huh?
I guess so. We never thought of it that way. But it's true the children in my village don't usually get to choose their futures. Any one of us could have had the talent for artistic genius and never even noticed. I was one of the lucky ones. I only got to follow my
Do you think
passion
Leonie would
thanks to
paint
my
with
father
blood?
and all the other folks.
Probably.
That's why,
Yep.
once I come into my own, the first thing I'll do is head back there and help the other kids.
Oh, wow. It's like all the kids in your village are counting on you.
No need to exaggerate it. Besides, it's not like I'm unique. You're working hard for your sister's future, aren't you?
Yeah. It's like me and you are both carrying big weights. We should try sharing the weight with each other. You know, lighten both of our loads.
Huh?
If we share our problems, then we only gotta carry half the weight, right? It works out for everybody.
It's probably a good thing you didn't try to take on your family's business. If you take half of my burden and I take half of yours, the total's still the same.
Nah, That doesn't sound right. Everything's lighter when you don't gotta carry it alone.
On second thought,
That was
you
a
might be
very
right.
delayed
With
reaction.
the right
Leonie.
attitude and the right partner to share the burden, maybe it is only half the weight.
Now you're getting it. It's a waste of energy to struggle alone when there's someone who can help you.
That's true. And I
Well,
do hate
that's
waste,
Hilda's
as you
motto
well
anyway.
know. So when it comes to
Fact.
working toward the future you're after, you know I won't fall short.
Great. And you should never fall short on sharing a big meal with me,
Leonie
too.
stopped to think of Cheryl.
Deal.
Yep. I mean, sounds right.
You know, I think Raphael really wants Ignatz to paint him, and Ignatz just won't. And that's sad for Raphael.
I mean, for exposure.
For exposure. Are you playing Fates? I hope you're enjoying it.
Hey.
Huh. What's that about?
Are they being rude to her?
I'll
Marianne,
fight in her honor.
I saw you on the
I will
training
fight
grounds
them.
earlier. It looked like there was an argument.
Oh no, it was nothing.
Are you sure? Nothing happened at this morning's training?
Well,
Okay, tell me what happened.
I just couldn't keep up with the rest of the group. Everyone got so mad at me. They said something about looking into their eyes so I could read their movements, but I couldn't do it.
They may have a point.
I'm a hindrance to everyone. I can't
No.
do it.
Not
Of
true.
course not. That goes without saying. It's hard to accomplish anything on your own. Look at me. By myself, I'm worse than useless. Can
Look
you
at
see
me,
where
I
I'm going with
suck.
this?
Thanks, Ignatz.
To
Crap.
succeed,
For that
you have to
update.
cooperate. You can't do that if you're not paying attention to nonverbal cues.
Huh?
Please, try looking up. Looking people in the eye. You'll see some things that you've never seen before. People worry about you and rely on you.
Do you think Ignatz is
You'll
one of
see
those
that
people
on your
that just
allies'
makes eye
faces.
contact for a little too
In a
long?
way, you'll see what they're thinking.
You may be right. It was my fault for looking down.
Until you're
Thank you,
uncomfortable.
Ignatz. I appreciate your encouragement.
Of course. Look, we both saw
He's
the
doing it
sunset
right now.
and appreciated its beauty.
Stop.
Communicate
Please
without
stop.
words. We can do the same. We don't need to speak to be understood. Stop staring at your feet. Look at us. That'll be a good start.
I can certainly try.
Aw, Marianne. Just say cheese.
Is something wrong? Did I say something to upset you?
Oh no, to the contrary. I just realized that I was missing something. A thing of remarkable beauty.
Oh no.
Right
Oh
under
my
my
God.
nose.
Remarkable beauty?
What?
Run.
Don't mind me.
Cat, run. Like, it just... I don't know, man. It just felt like his next words were gonna be like, let me paint you in the nude.
Like one of my French,
Like one of my
like one of your French ladies.
like one of your French girls.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh
I've never seen
my.
the Titanic. I just have heard the quote.
You've never seen the Titanic?
Exactly. That proves it more. Cheese. Don't run away. They never get away. Wow, that took a dark turn.
Yikes! You can really hear Kia
Big
laughing into her sleeve in that clip. That's exactly what I did.
Wait, which one? Oh, the bird one?
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Capsized the teapot. Tea leaves on the
What?
carpet. This'll be fun to clean up.
I'll just make
Hey,
someone
Hilda?
else do
Is
it.
something wrong?
'Cause that's what I do, because I'm Hilda.
Nuts.
someone to clean it up.
I knocked over my teapot.
Oh, good. You're here to clean it up.
The tea already, thank the goddess.
What do your tea leaves say?
Tea leaves went
Send nudes.
right into the carpet.
Send nudes.
Oh, that's a mess. Here, let me help. I can leave stains if you're not careful.
But don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh no, don't worry. I'm on a break.
What's that in your hands? Oh, painting supplies. You were gonna go do some painting, weren't you?
Ah, yes. The
Maybe.
weather's quite splendid, and I found a place where some gorgeous flowers are blooming. But the flowers aren't going anywhere this second. Let's clean this up.
Okay.
He's on a break from stalking someone else.
Thanks, Ignatz.
I mean?
I'm sorry to keep you away from your painting.
That's okay. It didn't stain at least. We picked all the leaves out of the carpet.
Still going painting? Or is it too late in the day?
No, I think time-wise it'll be fine. If you're not doing anything, Hilda, would you care to join me?
And pose for me.
Be my model. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you
wavelength.
uncomfortable. Forget what I said. I'm sure you're busy anyway.
You didn't let me say anything.
Well, no, but you didn't reply, so I thought you didn't want to.
I never said I didn't want to. I was just surprised. I'd love to see those pretty flowers you mentioned. I'm glad you invited me.
Oh, that's good. Wait, you're glad?
Of course I am. I like being invited to things, silly.
Right, of course. It's affirming.
Yeah, exactly. See? You get it. So there's no need to worry that an invitation is burdening someone. It feels good to be asked.
Of course. Well then, in addition to seeing the flowers with me, would you like to help with my painting?
I wouldn't want to screw up your opus.
Model?
If he asks her, if he's, I swear.
No, I meant that I'd like to.
Oh my God!
Flowers all around you. Oh,
Ah!
isn't it? Forget I said anything.
Silly, you didn't even let me answer. But you're right, I'm not up for that.
I'm sorry,
I'm not up for that, unless your painting of me will look really, really cute. Can you make that happen?
Huh? Yes, of course.
That's
I'll paint
You're on
you
an
cute
artist.
as a button.
Good.
Oh my
Shouldn't
God.
be too hard. I can feel a very cute smile coming on.
Oh my God. Get out. Both of you.
When the joke becomes real. Oh, it became real.
It became too real.
Too real, though.
Into the void with you.
He could ask people to, he could ask people if they wouldn't mind if he painted them in a way that wasn't as uncomfortable, but for some reason, it always just ends up being really uncomfortable.
Really uncomfortable.
Kat, how would you ask someone to paint them? How would you ask me to paint me?
Hey, girl, can I draw you?
That's about... Hey, you got more game than Ignatz. I'd probably say yes.
But most of the time, like...
Hey, girl, let me paint you.
Can I paint you?
Can I paint
Normally
you,
with,
girl?
Like, normally with, like, fan art or anything, you usually just draw it and then be like, I hope you like it. Like, it's not... You usually don't even ask. Is that weirder? I don't know.
This was before fan art.
Oh, okay.
Ignatz is the
So,
first.
like, if I
He's
was
doing
just talking
fan
about
art
my
of
friends,
the
I
goddess.
guess. If it was just my friends,
I feel like you would
like,
ask
hey,
me.
can I use you for practice? Like, so that way I can get
Yeah.
better. Or like
That would be a
that's probably
normal
how I'd
way.
do it.
That would be a normal way. If you're like, oh, hey, could I, like, draw you? I'm working on, I don't know. I'm working on a thing. I'm practicing. I'm trying to get better.
Dalton, yo, girl, you want to be painted? With the crest? God damn it. Can't be like, yeah, that me. Hey, what's up?
His skittles are not of
Oh my
this
god.
earth.
Hi, Fender. Good morning.
Dooms, thank you for the
Stupid
300
morning.
biddies.
It's like 3. Also,
What?
how dare you put into hot coffee? It's 3 a.m. for him.
Where is he?
What do you mean, where is he?
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
He hadn't
in
talked
chat,
for a
I'm
while.
Like,
he hadn't talked for a while and chat scrolled, so I'm like, what? Are you just having a private conversation?
I saw Mochi say hi, Fender, and I was like,
oh, okay.
The emote. Oh my god. No, I would have a private conversation out loud.
Well, that's why I was confused.
I have like 7,000 messages from Kat from my jar donation. You have one. You had one, ignored it, so then I repeated it. That's it.
Anyway, hi Hero and hi Fender.
These Skittles are not of this earth.
They're not.
Remembers the notes where Ignatz wants to paint Manuela.
Leonie.
Wait, did he say that?
Off to train?
Already
Oh.
done. What about you? Off to draw?
No, I'm on my way back.
Leonie's got his
Thinking of adding
number.
a little color to my latest piece, so
Come to think of it, I've still never seen your work. Here, let me take a peek.
Neither have we. Does
It
he
doesn't
really
work like
paint?
that.
Is this
You
like
have to go in
Eloise?
advance.
Does he really do
Eloise
art?
lied about his wife and daughter. Ignat's lying about his
Look at all that
painting.
paper. Are these all drawings?
If I talk about it enough, they're sure to
Wherever
believe
we
me.
travel, I try to capture the feeling and
Oh my
character of the landscape. I guess they've all kind of piled up. Each place is unique. Not just the geography, but also the clothing and architecture and so on. Everywhere has its own design sensibilities.
Yeah. You'd think there'd be only one way to do stuff like engraving, but it actually varies a lot.
Just within the Alliance, the styles
Oh my
are
god.
quite different.
In
between
before
the North
Leonie
and South,
commissions a painting
and
of
the Empire
Geralt.
is even more diverse.
Oh, there's a landscape. What a bright blue sky. You really make it seem alive.
The blue of the sky changes with the season
Okay,
too.
so
In
if
the
you could
summer,
just paint
darker,
him
and
on
then in
his
the winter,
horse,
it's almost
naked.
luminous. And of course, the landscape below
Like
affects the
Fabio
sky's
style.
appearance by virtue of contrast. It's hard to get the color just right, so I spend a lot of time experimenting with pigments and... Oh no, I'm so sorry. I've been talking your ear off.
She's just fantasizing about the
Listen,
commission.
Ignatz,
It's fine.
You need to become a painter.
Yep.
Huh?
Don't say it's not useful. Your talent moves people. Someday, I'm sure your art will save someone's life.
Oh no, I wouldn't go nearly that far.
Remember that girl you told me about? You made her so happy, and you were only just starting out. Think about what you could do now that you've had so much practice. This is your calling.
You think so?
Guys, can I save someone's life with my art?
Yeah, it's something you can do that no one else can. I envy
You saved my life
Can
with
I
your
respond?
art of Professor Oak.
So stop apologizing for your talent and just do it.
Thank you, Leonie. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Yes, you can,
I
Cat.
have a lot to think about.
You could. Thank you for your art, Cat.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Cat.
And unfortunately, like all of those supports since you last restarted were on point, except for this one started desyncing. I'm like, because Leonie's here. Cat, you save us with your sexy oak every day.
Well, I reset
Saved my
it.
art.
So hopefully that'll fix
Where are
it,
you going,
at least
Ingrid?
for a few more supports.
Oh, hi.
Where are you going?
I just
Away
spotted
from
me,
you.
Saw me. I don't want to disturb you.
Don't worry.
I didn't want to.
I saw the
by you.
painting you
My
did of
painting of
Geralt
St.
and Leonie, and I do not
Oh,
approve.
that's wonderful. May I see?
Of
Oh wow,
course.
it looks.
Take a look.
Wait, Saint Saros.
Whoa.
Which one's Saros?
She looks so
Saris
different
is
from
crazy
other
from the
painting.
beginning.
Much more divine and gentle.
Oh, never mind.
Die!
She looks
Die!
so real,
Die!
doesn't she?
That's Saros.
So alive.
Do you remember her?
Perhaps
I
it's
remember her.
Yeah,
boastful
no, I
for
remember
me to
her.
Say that.
Not
He's
at all.
gone now,
she
Mother.
really does. She has a glowing vibrancy to her. Looking at this painting, I feel so inspired.
Yeah, it's after her fresh kill.
I was going to paint her as loving and benevolent, but then I remembered your idea, and I decided to depict her.
You're a
fighting
lot
for
of
her
art
people.
moved me.
Really?
damn
Actually, now that I look closer, I see her sword is rather large, and she seems to be in a battle
Oh.
stance.
Oh.
That's right.
Give a girl a big sword.
Although, of course, I had to discard some of your more absurd suggestions.
How is she not a lesbian?
Wow,
Sorry about
rude.
that.
Who, Ingrid?
No, wait. That's not what I meant.
A lot of people ship her with Dorothea,
I see that if I
but they
open
don't
myself
even
up to
have an A
suggestions
support,
from
which
other
makes
people,
no sense to
new
me.
things
Yeah, they
become
just have the
possible.
B.
And I have you to thank for that realization.
If that's true, I'm very glad I could help. You made a good point. We can't be blinded by our own thought patterns and ideas. It's important to be open to others as well. By doing so, we discover new paths for ourselves, and we can become better in ways we may never have imagined.
Exactly.
Thank you, Ignatz. You've reminded me of a very valuable lesson. I'm going to strive to be more attentive and listen to other people's ideas.
Me too. And I've just had a new idea for a painting.
I can't wait to see it. I bet it'll be a masterpiece.
I bet you it's gonna be a woman.
You're not wrong. They have one more, I think.
Nudes. Crap! Oh my god. Their punishment is already complete. Oh my god. All the fanfic writers ship Ingrid with themselves, really?
Huh. I almost have all of Ignatz's supports now. We just have the A+ with Ingrid and A+ with Leonie, and then we're done.
A lot with Ingrid. F.
F. I just thought chat would like to know that. He could pass out.
You okay, buddy? You look so sad. Are you, like,
he's gonna
sleeping
pass
through
out. That's why he's sad.
My breath.
Careful. You're
What the
going
fuck?
to make yourself pass out.
Told you.
Yeah.
Shamir? I'm so sorry.
Are you trying to breathe like I showed you? Not even close.
That, in-out-out technique sounds so easy, but it's not easy at all.
It's only easy for me because I put in the time to practice. You need to practice if you want it to work.
Well, he is practicing. He's just doing it terribly.
So I should be able to do it if I just practice.
Yes.
I see. You had no presence. Again.
Are you okay, Raphael?
Yes.
I'm not
my
sure if
presence
he's
fades without me
okay.
trying. It can be a nuisance.
Oh my god.
One of these days, I'm gonna do it. Just like you.
Seems unlikely, but keep practicing.
Oh my god.
Got it. Thanks.
Stop doing it while you're talking. It's
She's
disturbing.
like, just stop doing it. You're disturbing.
What the fuck? Level B. It's a stark opposite to his in Flames. If. Breathing is hard.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
How long did you expect me to stand here?
I did just say sorry, but I could say the same to you. You were pretty slow to settle on a time.
I can't help having a busy schedule. Plus, I thought you could use the extra time to prepare.
We could go back and forth like this all day. Or we could get started.
I was writing up new insults for people.
Let's begin.
On my signal?
Hurry up.
That's better. Okay. Go!
Let's see what you... A pit trap?
That's
a pitfall.
How you feeling down there?
Coward!
Sucker.
Say what you want, but Captain Gerald taught me this one.
Oh god.
You're heavier than you look.
She just can't help herself.
I wasn't expecting that.
She just
If this
can't.
wasn't real, you'd be dead. Aren't you glad I put straw down there instead of spikes?
Yes. I underestimated you. I suppose your lateness was a ploy to distract me.
You're not wrong. I did it to rile you up, draw you in. You're capable, confident. I was counting on that. So, what do you think about Captain Gerald's training now?
Oh my
His
god.
technique worked and you won. What else is there to say? Winning is all that matters. You drew my attention to a major vulnerability. I'll need to be wary of traps. Thank you, Leonie.
Seeing as you're
Thank you, Leonie.
Can I ask you a favor?
Yeah.
Will you come watch my next training session? I'd like a few pointers about fighting in close quarters.
The loser must pay tribute, I suppose. Yes, I'll help you train.
You will? Thanks.
A very quick battle. All he did was take 2 steps and fall.
Well, I mean, yes. That did happen.
That did happen.
Taking care of some weapon maintenance, Petra? You seem completely absorbed.
Yes, taking care of the weapons has great importance.
I cannot argue with that.
Two people with glorious
That weapon
hair.
there, is it from Bridget?
No, it is a weapon of Dagda. But the people of Bridget used them often.
Fascinating. I have read about the weapons of Dagda, but this is my first time seeing one in person.
Lots of weapons and fighting techniques came from Dagda to Bridget.
Ah, so Dagda to the west had a big influence on the Bridget archipelago. I am fascinated by foreign fighting techniques. Would you consider teaching me sometime?
I will. But it is difficult to explain fighting with words. We can try sparring, maybe?
Yes, a practical demonstration. I would be quite grateful.
Let's have our beginning then.
Beginning.
Perhaps we should stop there.
Oh? Do you think you have understanding of the fighting techniques from Dagda?
Yes, now that I have experienced it firsthand. I used to look down on foreign fighting styles, but I was clearly remiss. The footwork, the nimble way you shift your weight is extraordinary. I will have to remember those moves for the next time I am in battle. Clearly, you have honed your skills through practice. Your fist felt as sharp as a spear.
Bridget is stuck in between Dagda and Fodlan. It is of much importance to hone our fighting techniques. I am of the royal family, but I am a warrior before that. I must fight to live and to protect my home.
When the alliances of Bridget and Dagda encroached on the Empire, they were always driven back. But perhaps the Empire's victory was due to geographic advantage or divine intervention, rather than military superiority. Having met you, that is what I think. I cannot help but feel a little disgraced. I held foreign fighting styles in such low regard without ever seeing them for myself.
When I came to Fodlan, I felt disgraced for many things that I learned. But there is no disgrace in losing ignorance. We need to be learning and growing with each other, always.
Yes, by working together we can make progress. And both sides need to look ahead to the future.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
jeez.
Is she eating sweets?
Yes, she's eating cake, I think.
Yes, these are the moments I live for.
I don't understand you.
Well, I hear it now. I didn't hear anything. I just saw her turned around and like lunched over something.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
So how did you like the cake? I bet you ate it, didn't you? I knew it was irresistible. What was the experience like? I'm curious, from a research perspective.
I don't know, I didn't eat it. I gave it to some kid.
You gave it to some undeserving child?
We've been over this. I don't like sweets.
Cake is not a sweet. Cake is the divine essence of the heavens.
Everyone has their own tastes.
That's true, but life without cake is no life at all. Your dismissiveness regarding cake is inexcusable.
I'm not sure why you're so fixated on this.
I simply can't resist the spongy magnificence of cakes. I don't understand how you can be so dispassionate about it.
I don't know, I just don't like it.
Just try a bite. Come on, open up.
No, I already told you I don't want it.
But I made this one, with care and attention, love even. And I went light on the sugar, just for you.
Not light
God,
enough,
this
I
is
bet.
so awkward and pushy.
If I eat this, will you stop bothering me?
More or less.
More or
Just
less.
don't give it to some silly child this time.
Let's get this over with.
Stare at him till he eats it. Oh my god.
It is wrong to force him to eat something he doesn't want to. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. No, for sure. It's just awkward.
Hey, Hilda, can I ask you something?
He is hot and also an asshole.
Hey, Caspar.
That-
Sure, go ahead.
Well, you know that thing you do where you flirt with guys and get them to do stuff for you? Why don't you ever do that with me?
Aww.
I've been doing it this whole time and you didn't even notice, Caspar.
You're surprisingly sharp.
You know, I just... Wait, surprisingly? What's that supposed to mean?
I didn't think there was much point in taking advantage of you. You're not one to do favors. So I just never bothered. It seems like less trouble to do things myself.
You really think I'm so heartless that I wouldn't be willing to help you out?
Casper, you want to be taken advantage of?
Depending on what it is you need.
He wants to be stepped on.
That's not my style, though. I don't ask people to do favors for me. I prefer for them to notice what I want and offer to do it themselves. You're not attentive enough to notice.
I mean, am I wrong?
But you do notice that I'm working my charms on others. How bizarre.
I guess that makes sense. Sorry I've been so oblivious to your needs. But why can't you just ask?
I mean, Caspar's oblivious to literally everything.
Well, when I ask someone for help, it's awkward for them to say no. So they go along with it, even if they don't want to. But when they offer to help, everyone feels better about themselves.
Sure, but if your plan is to guilt someone into offering their help, isn't that the same or worse?
Oh, my dear Caspar. Guilt isn't why they offer. But that's neither here nor there. I don't want to feel like I'm constraining you. I like your carefree lifestyle.
I'm not sure I follow, but I like the way you live too. Not being tied down by anything or anyone sounds like a pretty easy life. I get that. If there's anything you really need help with, though, don't be afraid to ask me. Sometimes you can't afford to wait around for someone else to notice.
That's sweet, Caspar. Thanks. Well, since you're offering, why don't you come to my room?
Oh.
I thought of something you can do for me.
Oh.
Are you redecorating? We're moving out?
You're really oblivious, huh? I don't know what to do with you, Caspar.
I don't follow.
What?
I could use some help carrying luggage.
Did she just ask
Is
him
that
to...
it? That's no problem at all.
Okay.
You're getting laid, Caspar. Like what?
Goodness gracious.
Oh my god. Hilda is very forward and he is very oblivious.
She's just like, I need service, Caspar. Like, geez, Hilda.
I figured out what you can help me with in the bedroom.
She was like, oh, you need me to move your bookshelf? Yes, let's call it that. Jeez. Dragon, I need a shower.
Oh my god. What
that
is happening?
was uncomfortable.
Alrighty then. Hilda, you just proposed to Lorenz. No. Oh my god.
And Lorenz just proposed to Lysithea.
That equipment.
Yep.
It is suiting. It suits you.
Yeah, Hilda notices equipment too,
right.
Petra.
Thanks.
You get more strength each day. I do not want to be falling behind.
I'm impressed with how much stronger you've gotten too. More than I have.
No, Caspar, you are impressing to me. I want to be training with you.
What?
Just hold on, Petra.
What is wrong?
It's your attitude. How can you act so casual around me? My father killed your father. You shouldn't be able to stand the sight of
this
me.
got awkward.
You actually
It
hate me,
did after
right?
that last one.
That's
Then we
fine.
move into
I can
this.
take it. I completely understand. Just be honest. Give it to me straight. If our roles were reversed, I don't think I'd be able to forgive you. I don't understand how you could just...
You are not the one who did the killing, Caspar. Our parents had conflict, but we are not them. I have no worry about it. You should not either.
I don't need to worry? Impossible! I don't think I'll ever be...
You must. If not, the conflict will keep carrying on. If children cannot forgive, it will not ever have an ending. Is that what you are wanting?
Well, of course not.
Please, give it some thinking. I will be leaving now.
Wow. That went a different route.
Yeah. Sure did.
Well,
what?
Sure did.
Hey, KatFTWynn. I wanted to tell you I've decided to do things my own way.
I'm happy for you, Caspar, but I don't know what you're talking about.
KatFTWynn doesn't give a shit.
But I
In
don't
life and
care.
death situations like we talked about. I spent a lot of time thinking, but it was tough to figure out. Then I realized I was wasting my time. I decided I should keep fighting the way that feels right to me.
I thought that might be your decision.
I've still got something important to ask you, though.
Something important, huh?
Oh
Let's hear
gosh,
it.
is he gonna ask her?
Could you know, keep an eye on me?
What? Why?
I may have decided
He's
to
just
do
like,
things my own
Hilda
way,
said something that confused
but I'm
me.
sure I'll
Could you
still
tell
mess
me
up
what it
sometimes.
means?
I might be able to avoid
Yeah.
any real dangers if a Knight of Saros has my
Oh
back.
my god.
I see. Then I refuse.
Oh, great. Thanks so much. I knew you'd... What?
KatFTWynn be like, oh yeah, I help Lady Rhea out with that all the
Ask someone
time.
else to watch over you? It's like you can't think for yourself. Your simple-mindedness is kind of charming, but still.
I really thought you'd say yes. Now what am I supposed to do?
I don't know. I'm not your babysitter. You want someone to watch after you? Become the type of man people can't look away from.
Well,
All right.
basically, Tim. Exactly that.
Cyril, how is your bow training progressing?
I think maybe I've gotten better. It feels a lot easier to ready the bow
Let's see if he can go the whole conversation without
That is a
mentioning
nice thing to be
Rhea.
hearing. You have
Let's
my
see.
support with your efforts.
I do?
Yes, I am always cheering you on. I am long feeling a great affinity with you. Our positions are dissimilar, but our situations have great similarities. That is why I am always trying hard to be supporting and protecting you.
You mean you've been cheering me on all along? That's nice to hear. Well, in that case, I'll support you too.
You will? That gives me great joy.
It makes you happy? It's gonna sound funny, but hearing you say that makes me feel happy too. You know, I just realized that well, when you talk, it's kind of powerful. It's like everything you say feels real nice and reassuring. Just listening to you makes me feel better about everything. I think it's a special talent you have.
Words can be said by anyone. Alone, they are without power. What is meaningful is how you are feeling. I am hoping I can learn to use words well, to convey my feelings. That is my wish. I am still learning. My words are not coming out as properly as I am wanting.
Maybe the words aren't, but the feelings behind them are. I really do think you're special. Now that I know you're supporting me, I'm going to work real hard not to let you down. And, I hope someday I can get strong enough to inspire you the same way you inspire me.
You have already been achieving that goal. You already have great strength.
You really think so? Nah, I still got a long way to go. I'm not tough enough to match you yet, so I'm gonna get stronger. Stronger and stronger so I can support you forever.
Stronger and stronger? So you can be supporting me forever?
I was about to say this whole thing's wholesome, but then it got
Forever
weird.
and ever.
Even when I am being an old woman? It will be a difficulty then.
I love
Sure.
that.
Even when you're an old woman, I'll be an old man right beside you, doing my best.
Old woman Petra
Doing
and
my
weirdly
old man
wholesome.
Cyril supporting each other.
I feel
I
like
am
Cyril
looking
just
forward to
replaced
it.
Rhea with Petra, though.
Yeah.
Which kind of
That
takes
does
away from
sound
the
nice.
wholesomeness a little bit. He's probably like, well, Rhea's probably
Little.
dead now, so I guess I gotta find somebody else.
But he never mentioned her in
He
that
didn't.
support.
Because again, he's just replacing her.
Possibly. And after this last one, I
Seteth,
need to go get more water
I
and run to the
swear,
bathroom.
the whole
Okay.
cathedral glows with heavenly light when you're around.
Hello,
Oh,
Sylvain.
Sylvain.
What a treat to see you here.
Hey, Sylvain.
I thought you preferred places with more ladies around.
I'm here because you're here,
Burn, bitch.
and I don't care about other
Or she'll
girls.
roast you. That's a
Oh,
lie.
come now. I'm sure you use that line all the time.
Actually,
Mercy is
I've only said
not
it to girls
fooled. I
who thought
love
was
it.
lying about being faithful. You know what? There's no reason to get into all that. The truth is, I would really like to spend some time with you. What do you say to that?
Well, if you were really interested in me, I would want you to get to know me better.
Yeah, good plan.
I agree. I've been such an idiot in the past, always angling for the seduction. I've forgotten how to just talk to someone.
You act like
Well.
you're full of regret, but I know you don't really mean it. Still, I'm glad to hear you say that at least.
Damn.
I
told you
love
such a
it.
boring story
Mercedes
the
like,
last
you're
time
full
we
of
spoke.
shit, Sylvain.
I was worried you might think I was a dull person.
Dull? No. I was
Full
worried that I'd
of
made
shit.
you remember unhappy times. It's horrible what you had to go through. It's not like anyone chooses to be born with a crest.
I
Right.
did.
We can't choose our bloodline. You've got a crest too, haven't you, Sylvain? What has your experience been like?
Are you asking how being born with a crest affected me?
Yes. I know there was that business with your brother Miklon, but I'm sure you don't want to talk about all that.
It's not a very happy story.
Please don't
Yeah, he's
feel
kind
the
of
need
dead.
to hold back on my account. I'm here if you need someone to
Let me
share
tell you a
your
story about
pain
my
with.
brother.
Would you want to know
Sylvain,
more
I
about
was there
me,
for that.
even if I didn't have a crest?
Yeah.
Or come from a noble family?
This has nothing to do with your crest or family. I'm just asking as your friend. How should I put this? When I look at you, I don't see a crest. I want to see the real you.
You do? Here's the short version. I hate crests. Even though having one is supposed to be such a great blessing, mine has ruined everything. Miklon was heir to our house. Then I was born, and I became the heir because I had a crest. That made my older brother jealous enough to want to kill me.
Really
And every
sad,
woman
actually.
in Fodlan wants to have my little crest baby,
Mhm.
so they can join the nobility. Yeah, there you go. That's what it's like to have a crest.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to dredge up such awful things.
No, I should keep my temper better. I don't want you to see me act that way.
Don't say that. I'm glad we were able to talk.
My
I
little
feel
crest
like I'm
baby. I
finally
just
seeing
heard it the way he
real
said
you.
it.
Oh, Sylvain, will you save me from the curse of having a crest?
Of course.
How?
I think I love you, and I mean
What?
that with all my
They're
heart.
just messing
I
around.
love you, Mercedes. Let's get married and have crest babies.
Sure.
Oh my god.
It's kind of funny, actually.
Cute.
It is. All right. Are you going to get medicine or
Yeah.
water or whatever?
No,
you're doing?
I'm just getting water and running to the bathroom.
Okay.
Cat surprise. I'm just like, what? What about you, lover? What about little crest babies? Anyway.
All right, bye.
I'll be right back.
Here come the hot stepper. I'm the lyrical gangster. Still love you like that.
Doom, thank you for the 500 bits. I appreciate it. Cat surprise. Well, she can't hear them. Well, she can. It's just really delayed because of Discord freaking out. I don't know what it's doing lately, but the frame rate is atrocious. And she's got some audio delay, so she couldn't hear what they were saying right away. That alert is amazing. Tim. Hannah just in the shadows of that support. I just realized that if I want Edelgard to be an overly powerful trickster moving across the battlefield in a single turn, I need Yuri's relic and have to recruit him. I mean, you could make her a mortal savant instead. What?
Meow.
What?
Hi.
Hi.
I just said meow.
I know. And I said,
Oh.
what?
Did anything happen?
No, I didn't continue.
No, I mean with chat. I see
Yes,
Evie went
they've
off.
all decided to unsubscribe from you. Collectively.
How dare.
While you were gone, they're like, you know, Kat's taking too long. We're gonna unsubscribe.
Rude? How dare.
Blaze just killed a guy, apparently.
I killed a guy?
So, I was unaware of that happening, but apparently it did.
Oh my
Sorry,
god.
you had to find out this way.
Hey.
Oh, I didn't realize there
We
was
don't
more
need to have
supports.
this conversation.
There's just one.
Oh, okay.
You don't know what I was going to
I was
say.
trying to take the break right after this.
Something about our vastly different approaches to life? Fine then. We don't need to talk about it.
Sass.
This is awkward. Oh, okay.
Actually,
it's like night and day.
Really,
It is that.
Sorry, you go first. I was gonna say I'd hear you out. Okay, let's talk about it. I will be faithful to Lady Rhea until I die.
We
If
know.
I had to choose between you and her, I would choose her every time.
We also know.
I assume that disqualifies me from being your partner.
Between you and Rhea, I'd choose
What kind
you.
of partner?
But between you and me,
Damn.
I'd choose me.
Yeah.
That probably disqualifies me from being your partner, too.
Well, no. I'm quite fond of being alive. I don't intend to sacrifice my life either. If it came down to you or me, I'd choose...
What's wrong?
Nothing. You're not like the rest of the knights. Maybe someday you'll have to
You're
take
not
a
like
path
other
that
knights.
diverges from ours.
Oh my god,
What if we went
lesbians.
to war with your country?
Oh, yeah.
It is a possibility. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking like that.
Everybody ships them.
The future is one of the great mysteries
I mean,
of life.
this cutscene though.
We can worry about it when the time comes. But until our paths diverge, you're my partner. And I couldn't ask for a better one.
Cute.
You got that right. I'm the best there is.
Oh my god. Girlfriends? They were roommates.
Well, that's all the supports. Shocking, I know. I just
It took
realized how
only,
much money we
what, 2 hours?
It's insane how much
All
money
the money.
we have. All the money. And we did all the paralogs, so we can go have dinner.
Dinner.
As one does.
As one does.
Oh, we didn't explore this month. All right.
Hey there.
Hello.
Well, didn't the month just start?
For some reason I thought we were a week in, but I guess not.
We came from the territory of House Daphne. It's not easy to leave one's
I think we
home.
ended it right before the last of the month.
Mm-hmm.
Judith asked us so earnestly. There was no way we could have refused. We can trust you, right?
No,
I hate to end up
you
just
can't.
another pointless
Sorry to
death.
break it to you.
Might as well. Freedom to the pantries. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, I also realized once Catherine and Shamir retire, based on the supports, Felix and Leonie would replace them. Well,
indeed.
They are like their replacements.
Hey.
That's weird.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. Lots of things happen down here. Lots of reports need to be reported. And for all reportable things, I'm your guy.
So, like, my eyes just glossed over BY in Abyss Keeper, and I just saw Ass Keeper. I just...
Keeper of the ass.
I had to double back there and relook at
Violet, what is...
Dining hall,
Wait,
greenhouse.
what?
Right for the picking.
I didn't do it!
I mean, for them. It's good for
Freaking
them.
out! I had to look at stream to see what you were seeing. What's happening? Okay, I see that now. I didn't do it. Oh, for you, it's much faster than it's for me. Holy shit! Holy crap! I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Are you trapped?
No, I'm fine
No?
now.
Okay. Oh my god. For me,
Well, that guy's
the frame
dead.
rate's so bad that you were just going left, right, left, right, left, right, that slowly. So I was like, oh, you're a little glitched out. Looked at stream, you're spazzing. Like, oh!
Perfect.
Hey, young chief. Young chef. That's what it is. Not chief. My bad. But yeah, what everyone said in chat.
One of the free updates. Oh, it wasn't in part of the DLC.
dance-
I'm not sure what is the DLC and what isn't in terms of outfits. It's the dancer outfit. Yeah.
Invading the Empire at
Pick
last,
that, save
are
lives.
we? I cannot still the wild palpitations in my chest. I have made myself ready to the extent that I could, but now that the day draws near, I fear that to proceed will be to abandon all hope of restoring the Imperial House of Nouvelle, which leaves me with no choice but to appeal to you and Claude for that. My dream is in your hands.
That may not be the best idea for you.
Violet, are you okay?
That lady hasn't changed a bit since I was a kid.
It's the Wolfman.
Intimidating as hell. What a woman. Being me, I'm not nervous or anything. I'm not sure how to approach her. That's all.
Show her your nipple
Treat me like
tubes.
I'm still a kid, even though I'm clearly a full-grown.
Bitches love nipple tubes.
Oh my
If that's the
god.
angle she takes, maybe I can get some nice hugs out of this. Huh? Oh, nothing.
Balthus loves a good MILF.
I mean, Manuela.
I thought that House Row would show up.
I want them to have
Been sweating
supports.
blood to get to Ayla from way out there.
It would have been great.
Guess it's been a while
It
since
would
I
have
left House Row,
been.
so it doesn't bother me much to have to fight.
They would have been into each
I
other,
always knew
for
I'd be the
sure.
one to take that stubborn old donkey out.
Porsche.
I've been ready for this.
Like, look at his nipple tubes. Like,
I don't wanna.
Look at him. Look at him.
I avert my eyes.
Look at him. And then they attach in the
No.
back. What the fuck?
No.
Why?
No.
I happy.
Ass keeper
Someone
with the
like
Manuela
Judy.
ass. Oh my god.
She's easygoing,
but at the same time, tough as nails.
Keeper of the holy
I bet
ass.
she'd be real fun to hang out with.
I like her too.
Judy's great, unlike that other guy, Lord, what's his name? I can't stand people like him.
Lord, what's
People
his
who
name?
think they're always in the right. All he did was make trouble, but he convinced himself it was for a good cause. So infuriating.
Yeah, that. Are we
All
fighting
that.
Hubie and Edelgard this month? I don't. We're in chapter 16, so I don't know.
Whatever that
Are
means.
we? We gotta seize the Great Bridge of Myrden. I don't think that's when you fight Edelgard and Hubert. Ooh, we getting good shit. I'll take it.
Hey.
Hey.
Happy is a mood. Fair.
Happy is a mood. Well, what are you people doing over here? In the corner.
was kind enough to share their food with us. It may not be much in the grand
Ah,
scheme of
Ladislava. Okay.
but the gesture means a
Oh,
lot.
is this the one where
Daphne is something else too.
Lorenz would be?
Balthus seems pretty taken with her.
Oh, if you didn't have him.
Yeah, because this is. I had to like get him back, but since we're doing Golden Deer, we don't have to worry about it. But in Church Route, I was trying to get him back, and you have to take him out with Byleth. So I was trying to do that, and I was trying to get his health down a little bit, I think is what happened, or else he attacked Felix, one of the two. Felix just crit, and I had to redo the battle. So there was that.
This is why.
This is
Felix?
why. Oh, no. Not that. Yeah. So I was like, well. Lorenz got to him. Oh, what? Lorenz to get him back, or Ferdinand if you didn't recruit him. Oh, Ferd is here too, normally? It was traumatizing, Lacious. Well, we have Ferd, so we don't have to worry about that.
It's fine. You ordered me to attack. I did what you said. He was a deserter.
Things have gotten a lot more interesting since we've joined up with Judith, haven't they? Anyone who casually treats Claude like he's just some kid is not a person to be trifled
Is
with.
my sound that far behind? Yep, never mind. Okay.
Would have liked her. I hope
Couldn't tell if my
someday
sound was that far
Ah!
behind or if it just
That woman! She just appeared!
Oh!
Oh my!
That was amazing!
Jesus!
Surprise, bitch!
Leonie got people coming out of her ass.
Stop.
What is happening?
I'm sorry! Guys, are you clipping all this, please? Exorcism.
Seriously.
Oh my God.
If we can
Sweet
suppress this
mercy.
Myrden, we can invade
Oh
into
my
the
God.
Empire, right? I was in the Empire. Now I will be an enemy. I am having strange feelings. It is
Aw.
with ease that an ally turns into an enemy.
Oh, Petra. Petra needs a hug. You want to take someone to the sauna, Cat?
Sure.
Who
I'm
you want
bad
to take
at
to the sauna?
Let's take... Bird.
Bird?
Why not?
Sauna time with Bird.
I mean, I always want to take my wife. I'm trying really hard not to always.
I mean, I don't think Chat would care. Bird's hair is defying gravity.
It is defying gravity.
How?
It defies all gravity. Oh God. Okay.
Too much hairspray.
We're both in the green. Oh.
I'm pushing it.
Oh!
Perfect.
Woohoo! That was the first perfect I think I've ever seen.
We did it.
And we didn't turn into a lobster. Too
That's
much
always
hairspray.
good.
Yeah. I support any and all Manuela seats for Kat. Oh, thank you.
See, Chad doesn't care. Besides, they've seen everything.
That sounds weird. Suddenly, Leonie births a woman.
Breaths a woman. Suddenly,
Of
Leonie
all the
breaths
things
a
to
woman.
call it.
Oh my
god.
No, I just mean they have to see everything so many times because we're on like our 4th playthrough.
True.
The Great Bridge of Myrden isn't just a bridge. It has the features of a fortress. I believe it was
It's not just a bridge, it's a sexy bridge that I'm gonna paint.
In other words, it's even older than the
He
monastery.
only paints sexy
So
things.
if we occupy the Great Bridge,
That's right.
we'll have to
It's a
search it from
sexy
top to
landscape.
Greenhouse. How do you marry in here? Through support conversations, right? I mean, technically. Although some things are not necessarily marriage.
You need to get an S rank with somebody to be able to choose them. And then towards the end of the game, before the final battle, you'll be asked to choose who you want to marry based on who you have an S support with. And you choose them, and then you do the final battle, and then you have an ending with them in the little scene. And that's what happens.
Well, we have a ring from Geralt. Did not even know that.
Oh, just shove that small child out of the way, sir. The NPCs are being crazy today.
Seriously.
And yeah, remember it? I think it was our mom's ring.
I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
He left it in his room for us.
All right. NPCs
Also,
are
he
not
told
having
us
it.
like make sure you pick somebody and give them this ring or something. He told us something
What
about
if we
it.
didn't pick someone?
You can be alone if you want. That's an option.
So many
Well, you can. You could also be with Sothis if you want.
Ease their minds as soon as possible, Professor.
You
Let's
can.
work together to
True.
find her.
You
How do you
can.
give Sothis a ring?
You have to wear it yourself, and it's weird. I'm serious.
I'm married to myself, guys.
All right, scary man. Anna.
There's unrest everywhere these days.
You're
All
welcome.
Of my fellow merchants seem to be endangered. I hope things go back to normal soon.
Self-love.
People need more to
Except
smile
that
about besides
Sothis is
my big
involved.
deals. Hey,
I knew Shy Guy was a fake. It was me all along. Oh my god.
Well.
You haven't seen him on stream or anything.
appreciate it.
Hello, Small.
I need your help.
What should she do?
Search for an item that belonged to Anna. All right.
I guess.
Excuse me, I need those. Aw, the
Don't
Plague
give it
Doctor
Sothis.
merchant hasn't appeared yet. When the heck does he show up? He's so happy. He's just like, hello.
Hey, welcome.
Every time you go talk to him.
You have a
Cat.
Nope, never have. What?
You have a good eye. It's probably delayed for you.
I
Even
have,
better.
Yep. I'll tell you when it triggers. I'll let you know.
Okay.
A pleasure to come
Oh,
again.
there it is.
Hello there.
There it is.
This one, yes.
You
this
have
one,
a
yes.
good eye.
I think
You
this
have a
one,
good
yes.
eye.
I think this one, yes.
This one, yes.
This one, yes. This one, yes. This one, yes. This one, yes. I think.
Return soon, please. We'll get there. Right.
I think this one, yes. I think this one, yes. Oh my god, Fender. Plague Doctor Merchant, the mascot of 2020. I mean? God, that
I've been
delay
away
is
from Garrick Mach for a while.
hurting me, and
I
I'm
came
not
back
even
when I heard the
experiencing
rumors
it.
of
You're
what you were
welcome.
doing. The scars of
I'm
5
glad
years
you could
ago
live
may still be
vicariously through
raw,
me.
But it's nice to be back. Anyway, I'm going to start a business here again, so I look forward to your patronage.
Do you want me to reset it again?
Only if something important's about to happen. Like supports.
Okay.
Greetings, Professor.
If one triggers
Nothing
for
to
us.
report. I was talking to some of the Daphnal soldiers earlier, and it seems that Judith has a weakness. But they wouldn't tell me what it is. I got the feeling they didn't appreciate the question. Pardon me for being curious. That said, maybe keep this to yourself. Not that she terrifies me to my soul, but I'd hate to get on her bad side.
Fair. Her weakness is cake.
All the things. It looks like people are slowly starting to come back to the town. I guess they feel safe now that you and the Knights of Saros have returned.
What are they
Peddlers have
doing?
become more common
In
too,
a line
so
back
they'll
there.
be
They're all running into each other. Oh god, what's happening?
I don't know. The NPCs are in rare form today.
They're
There they go.
What is happening? This is amazing.
All right.
Man. They are on something tonight. It's not my fault. It's a shove fest.
Oh, here's
today,
the quest. It's right here. Hilda gave it to us.
What quest?
It looks like people are.
Oh wait, can I do the supply run? I don't know if we have the fish. It's the quest to get the other merchant.
Oh, gotcha.
It just feels like it takes forever. Before you finally get him, and then you're like, well, the game's over.
Thanks to all that food from Judith, I'm full for once. I've got so much energy. Let me at that great bridge of Murden. I'll bust it down myself.
All right, buddy.
But then how do we cross?
Ignatz, you can't destroy the sexy bridge.
Oh my god.
Is this because going to Abyss messes with their AI? I don't know. I don't think so, because we always go to Abyss first. We haven't really had anything that bad in a while. Oh my gosh, it's the Fish Bounty Festival. Guess who's going to be excited for this?
Oh.
Flan. So we need... Thank you guys for the follows. We need Ingrid and Claude.
As a whatchamacallit, support.
Mm-hmm. Yo, I heard you say fish.
Yeah.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
Fuck.
Smell. It's amazing. My fave, in fact.
I need
Do you
food. Go
like
get
it too?
food. Still can't get over the hill to just casually ask Cap spurt a bone. Fair.
You're not wrong. Lorenz and Leonie.
Hey, you're cleaning your plate. Nice job.
Please stop. You sound like my mother.
Was not expecting that dialogue.
That's a little weird.
Okay. Oh, well, we already did Ingrid and Leonie, and that's who Ignatz has supports with, so...
F.
F indeed. How close
Is this
are Catherine and Caspar?
Plain
Start putting
feels
them
like
together.
a strawberry shortcake character. Why is that? That was random. Leonie wants to be a mom confirmed.
So she can name her son Gerald.
Yep.
I can eat. Eating food.
Holly came in here mewing. I don't know what's happening.
Just wanted to tell you about her day.
Apparently.
Oh, The Wealth of Anna, a mysterious notebook Anna gave to a girl. It doesn't seem right to flip through it. Why would Anna entrust that to a small child?
Oh, a small child had it? Never mind.
Well, she gave it to a small child and the small child dropped it. Here, I found it.
Thanks.
Okay. That's Holly.
All right, well, that was the thing we did.
Shout out to Leonie's future husband, who will never be as good as Geralt.
She'll make sure he knows it too.
What
series?
series?
Used to be Ire territory lies far to the east of the Great Bridge of Myrddin, downstream of the Aramid River. For the sake of my family, I wish we could invade the Empire from there. But I do not have the power to advocate for that. Strategically, Myrddin is more important.
Someday, he'll probably like someday we'll take it back.
Thank you, Professor. I will not give in. Not until I have restored my noble pride.
On the north side of the Great Bridge of Myrddin lies the territory of Acheron of the Alliance. And to the south,
shady as
the
fuck.
Empire's Burgleys territory. Count Burgleys
Also,
has
what
held
is
the
this
position
outfit,
of
ma'am?
Master of Military Affairs for the
Why
Empire
why does she
ever
have no
since the
pants?
days of Emperor Ionius. The current emperor seems to
Why
have
does
brought
this
the
lady
corrupt
have no
nobility
pants?
to heel. But Count Burgleys looks to be an exception.
I don't know. Why does she have no pants?
Why does she have no pants? Also, why are all of their drawings shady as fuck in almost gray or black clothing, but they are wearing white clothing? It's like they drew separately and then decided to change the models to like white.
I don't know. I
No
noticed
pants,
that
but a
too.
hazmat hood. I don't get it.
Maybe she just likes a nice breeze, so she doesn't wear pants.
All the nice breezes. Gotta air it out.
God.
I like her outfit though. I mean, it's visually appealing. It is not functional in many ways.
It's not functional.
Like having no pants.
I don't know, none but make it fashion? Is that what it is?
Pants are for losers.
Hello.
So weird.
Goodbye. The weirdest encounter in this game. You know what'd be great? Is if at the very end of the game, if you came in here to like get all the stuff and then the other Byleth is just dancing. And it's not explained.
That'd be amazing. That'd be so amazing. I feel like they didn't take into account the color swaps until it was too late. Yeah. I don't like the female archer costumes. The guys get proper leather armor. The girls are legs for days. Yeah, like, if you're in battle, you're gonna want to protect yourself. I just have feelings.
I mean, boob armor still happens, which makes no sense either. Like, right now,
Yeah.
KatFTWynn, boob armor. That's not
Catherine
how
doesn't
armor
make
works.
sense.
That was the first time I've met her in person.
Yep.
She's the head
That's
of a
really not
prestigious
how it
noble
works.
family,
No.
just like Claude.
They don't need
The
to be
Alliance
separated
nobility
like that.
is so
No.
odd.
Wait, what was the question? Was she the head of the prestige? Who?
Judith, I think.
Oh, Judith. Okay, the Alliance nobility is so odd. You don't think? Is it different? I guess is it different for the Kingdom and Empire?
Kind of, but I don't
Okay,
mean it in a
thought she would
bad
like
way.
that.
You won't find such big-hearted nobles elsewhere. Plus, Judith can drink with the best of them. A woman after my own heart.
Oh, okay. I love the legs for days outfit. Yes, again, visually looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
Not practical. That's the word I was going for. Practical. How to boob? Yeah. Also fair.
Boob for dummy.
Yeah.
5 years ago,
KatFTWynn
when
is
the
gay
Imperial
AF,
Army
right?
attacked Garreg-Mach, they moved
That.
with incredible speed.
And
in
yet,
the middle of all that
female
chaos,
Byleth can't
she
romance her.
still had operatives watching.
Yep.
The hero of
Cup
Daphne's
is
spine
better
is
armor than
impressive.
steel. Listen,
She shouldn't be
tell that to
taken
an
lightly.
arrow.
Crap? Tell that to a sword in your head.
5 years ago, but in the middle.
Oh.
And yet Kathy only has one gay support. She does.
I think it's only Shamir.
The Aramid River
Wait, they really do end up together?
It's the
They have an ending, yeah. And I think it's one of those like implications endings. I don't know if it's super clear if it's romantic, but I think it has implications. But I don't remember. Cause I'm pretty sure I got it. But I don't remember specifically.
If our plan succeeds, we'll arrive
Don't you
at
do
the
that to
Great
my
Bridge of
Manuela.
Myrddin unscathed. The important part is what happens
What?
next. We're evenly matched in terms of military power. more or
KatFTWynn
less.
and Manuela getting it on.
We can just
I
launch
do
a
not think
surprise
so. He'd like we have the advantage.
I wouldn't be so sure. That
Or
bridge is almost
don't.
like a fortress. The defense there is rock solid.
He doesn't dislike
That's
it.
why
God
you're
damn
here,
it.
Teach. No matter the odds, you're the wild card we need to win.
KatFTWynn isn't gay. She's religious. She's only attracted to Rhea. This is the magical reality likes for days. Outfit actually grants more armor. Like, freaking, I accept it if it is magic, like Bayonetta. It's magic. I'll just accept
Her outfit
it.
is her hair.
Her outfit's her hair, but also she has magic
Can
and
relate.
can protect herself with magic. So, like, I'll accept it. But otherwise, like, she uses mage armor.
That lady was disgusted. That guy was disgusted too.
I'll hear it in a minute.
Yeah, you will.
Shady, no pants. Thank you, Tim.
Shady,
Why did she
no
have to say?
pants. It's just like a villain. Ah, yes, there goes Shady, no pants.
So,
We really
I'm
should stop
Judith.
him.
Just as I'd heard of her, she was an
Oh my
upstanding
God.
person. The same Daphne blood runs through my veins.
So good.
And yet
Oh, I
feel
heard the
as though I'm nothing like her. I am but a phantom of what could be.
Oh, and there's him.
I told you.
I am.
The evil twin of Captain Underpants. Oh my god.
You're actually quite alike?
You think so? Wow, thank you.
Good.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know where he recruited that man, but Claude's got an eye for
There she
great
is.
talent. I'm talking about his retainer, Nardell. I've only spoken with him briefly, but he seems to have a fair amount of both brains and brawn, with the skills to match. But there's something about him
Pork.
I can't quite place. Like I've
Pork.
somehow heard of him before.
There's something about who?
Catherine Underpants. I mean, I liked the flying diaper, which is what some people
I
call
mean-
her in chat.
I mean, I'm also upset that Ingrid doesn't keep her outfit when upgraded on flying units. Oh no, she doesn't?
We can
That's
predict
weird.
what the Empire will do. Fargus is our real problem. The Eastern Lords have joined forces and are warring with the Dukedom. But I've heard nothing about that conflict as of late. It's strange. I haven't heard much from my father either. I can't help but find this silence
Is he
unsettling.
dead?
Right.
Maybe he might be dead.
F?
F pre-F.
Pre-F?
I don't know. Are we gonna fight Mega Tits in this route? We did in Crimson Flower. Huh. I don't know.
So Lady Rhea
Would have
was in
sworn
the
she
Empire
can,
all
but
this
Caspar and
time.
Petra keep theirs
Glad
if
as I am
placed
that
in
Judith
flying
told
classes.
us.
Huh.
I wish we had known this 5 years ago. We spent all that time spread out over Fodlan, searching for the Archbishop and you. It was a mistake to abandon the monastery, to leave it in ruins. Now we're
Yeah, what a
paying for that
mistake to come look for me. Thanks, Alois. There's an NPC in the corner right before the cathedral that makes the weirdest noise.
I like how you know exactly where they are, too.
Even better.
I'm gonna head out. Take care, stargazing.
See you later.
Have a good night.
Well, no one's in here.
What?
Dorothea.
Whom we saw at Aelel, was once a renowned general known as the Grey Lion. And yet, as we fought him, it seemed like he was just looking for a place to die. Even if House Rowe, whom he served, is no more, he shouldn't have just given up on life.
Alright.
Okay.
We're going to invade the Empire, which means we'll be fighting people we know, won't we? If we're attacked by someone we know or used to think of as a friend, is it permitted to run away?
Aww. I wouldn't blame you.
Really? If something happens, will you keep me safe?
Aw, yes, babe. I will, wife. Dory is so beautiful.
Are you sure? Thank you, I love it.
Aww.
Are you
wife?
Your other wife?
My other wife.
So have you settled on Dorothea then?
Yeah.
You've
I think
decided?
so. Yes.
Oh, hello there, Professor. Did you need something from me?
It
doesn't
my
look
true
like you're
wife.
wounded or anything. You just looking for someone to talk to?
Yes.
I thought so.
Or
Well,
something
I'm here
else.
for you.
Like
Making you
Hilda.
feel better is my top priority.
Girl, you can make me feel
Whether
better.
It's physical pain or worries of the heart.
Any day.
You can come to me for anything, Professor.
My wife.
Hold on.
The wife Nintendo allowed us to have.
Not wrong.
Seriously, though.
Whether it's physical pain.
What?
This experience
I am
is
completely
critical.
innocent.
Jeez, this experience is critical.
Want to watch one of those knights with the box helmets get bonked in the head with a hammer, like whack-a-mole?
Oh,
my God.
Professor.
I want to see one of the guys with the big shoulder pauldrons get caught on something.
It's Mercedes' birthday, May 27th. Well, happy birthday, Mom.
The battle at Aelel was a tactical marvel.
Happy birthday,
you grow
Mom.
Stronger with each passing day. Where does your talent end and your crest's power begin? Are they one
Wouldn't you
and
like
the
to know?
same, I wonder. Most intriguing. Yet it
I
is
just
quite
heard
difficult
Manuel
to
say
draw
it,
useful conclusions given the situation. It is quite unfortunate I did not achieve my research goals before the war broke out. So much unknown. Now, I fear I will not have those answers even by conflict's end.
Well,
so very frustrating.
Happy birthday, Mama Mercedes.
A very happy birthday to Mama.
If
The
Rhea
mammal.
really is in the Empire, then we must defeat the Imperial army by any means necessary. The people at large are just as concerned for Rhea's safety as we are. The
So not
sooner
at
we
all?
can settle all our unease, the better.
You're not wrong. Not
Not
wrong at all.
I accept.
Oh, I meant to give him this.
This is wonderful.
That's why.
I have a rose.
I accept.
Shit. Oh no, Dalton.
Oh.
It borked.
We don't have a Mercedes emote.
Right, right.
Needs to change.
Right.
No, Mom. How?
Right.
Well, legend says that pillars of light fell and ravaged ALL. I was reminded of that when I saw it. Professor? Do you think those legends are true?
Oh, what the fuck is the difference? Whichever one you think she'll like, because now I'm unsure. They're the same fucking answer.
I think so too.
Well,
I don't know if the goddess really destroyed the valley out of anger, but there are still so many things we don't understand in this world.
this is why.
Justice for Mammal. What kind of Mercedes emote would you like?
Next, we face the Great Bridge of Murder. We actually crossed it a long time ago. Do you remember? It was 5 whole years ago.
It was 5 whole years ago. During the Battle of Eagle and
Seems like
Lion?
so long ago.
Good
doesn't
job.
It? It's odd how fast time flies. Everyone was still
Oh,
friends
I felt
then.
quizzed.
After the fighting, we all lived together without splitting into our separate houses. I often wish we could go back to those peaceful days.
The question is, what would it be?
Mom would be like a shade.
I don't know how I do that though. I have so many of my bases covered. Because we already have a sip emote.
Hearing that the Knights of Seros have returned, the monks have also been coming back.
And we've got Hubert for evil, savage, kind of smug.
It really looks like they changed the colors.
Until the day that Lady Rhea is returned
And they
to
just
us,
didn't
we
think
have to do all
about
we
changing.
can.
I'm guessing the models is what they changed, because that's probably easier to color swap than art.
Probably.
It's just strange.
I'm sure you know this already, but House Ordelia is aligned with the Empire. They face the Empire
Mercy
from
smiling
across
with a
the
knife.
similar
Ooh
to the
ooh.
Gloucesters. Even
Mercy
so,
be good, ooh.
I refuse to yield to the Empire a second time. The Empire did unthinkable things to my family, and to me. The only option here is winning. Professor, you must promise we will overcome the Empire.
Mercedes coyly smiling and saying bitch. Twitch would not. Twitch didn't even want the Bish shirt.
It didn't. They picky.
They are picky, at least for me. Well, I mean, we could do Smug Mercy, but like Hubert's kind of smug too. I mean, he's evil, but he's also got that smugness.
I mean, he's evil,
like you can use him for smug.
But this slipped through. Oh my god! Good point.
If you're that I may.
No,
not be able
that's
to
because
achieve
they
my
didn't
dream
have to
within
get it
a lifetime.
approved. Oh, sorry. Whichever one's the answer for Hanneman. I would not be able to read that in time. Well,
I just kind of went.
I didn't
quickly
realize what you were
'cause
doing because I couldn't hear it.
It's fine.
I was noticing that Tim made a good point that fucking Matt and Lissy's emote.
Yeah,
that's
but they
a
don't have to
fan
get
that-
theirs approved
Yeah, it's because they don't have to get theirs approved.
because they're partnered.
Yup. So if Twitch found out, they'd probably delete it. Oh, I'm hearing the ticking, so I started panicking. I was like, where is it?
I found the source of the ticking. It's a pipe bomb.
Is that Harry Potter puppet pet?
Yes.
God damn it.
Judith is a wonderful person.
Ron,
So strong
Ron,
and confident
Ron
as well.
Weasley.
Looking upon her, I am sharply reminded of my mother.
Snape. Severus Snape.
Dumbledore.
Does she look similar? Oh, wait, Judith. Okay. Does she act similar?
Very much so. Both
Did you say
brilliantly
look or
bright
act?
and positive.
Act.
Like a warm ray
Oh,
of
okay.
light.
Hey.
I lost my mother long ago. I miss her desperately.
Don't worry, Flan. In Blue Lions, I'll be your new mom.
Baby.
It's fine.
system is whack. Yeah. Aw, night, Kayla. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Good night.
I just realized how many fucking channel points I have with you.
Wow.
A lot, probably.
97,000.
I'm delighted.
Enough to buy my forgiveness.
It's true. I purposely saved up to that just in case one day I needed it.
I'm glad that you're being proactive.
felt the most worth it.
After just like a terrible fight, you just come in and redeem the points. And I'm like, that's not fair.
Professor,
That's not how that works.
since I'm originally from the Empire,
Remember,
it seems
you
no one
love
trusts
me.
me with any important tasks. Fine by me. Honestly,
That's life, isn't
I
it?
bet they're
Isn't that what
watching
everyone
every
does?
move to make sure I can be trusted.
Probably.
I mean,
I'm sure they're not would probably reassure him unless he's just gonna argue with me.
I knew it.
Yep.
War makes people crazy, huh?
Of course he wants to be reassured that he's paranoid. The stress when we have less than 60,000. So that way you can't ask for forgiveness. Just always have 60,000 and you're safe.
I
Right.
would like to believe that I've
That's
always
why people
made my
hoard
own
them.
decisions. Even so, I cannot deny that some small part of me has always been aware of my father's wishes. Now here I am, concealing our plan, Claude's plan, from his sight.
Are you having second thought? Or is
No.
it you're not
strategy is
reluctant?
sound,
okay.
and I've
Damn,
consented
to
to
see
it.
you're not reluctant.
In this fight,
Mhm.
I
Wasn't
will
sure.
finally stand upon my own 2 feet.
They were kind of the same thing, just
independent
said
of my
differently.
father's influence.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Shane. But then sometimes you finally get past 60 and relax, and bam, savings wipe out.
Right.
How would your savings get wiped out?
Your 60K savings just disappear.
Because you had to spend them?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you.
Hey, I'll be safe if I have 120,000. Then I can ask.
Unless you
War
really
isn't
fuck
kind
up.
to you if you're a recluse. By the time you realize what's
Ask
going on,
every
you're
stream.
already under attack. And if you're off by yourself, you can get killed with no one ever even finding out.
Like we're talking through a door.
I mean, that's our relationship with Bernie.
Isn't that a little pessimistic?
Is that what you want me to
sounds
say?
like you're. I mean, sounds like you're learning. Sounds so mean. I don't know. Good. Sounds like you're learning. Like,
So you want to say
if
this
you
one?
know that's what she'd like, yeah, that's what I'd rather say.
Alright.
But
That'd be awful.
There you go.
Just
Yay!
terrible. Okay, Professor, I get it. I know I'll have to come out.
Oh, Bernie.
Aww.
Have a stuffed bear.
Oh, wow. Thank you so
And
much.
heck up. That's how. Well, don't heck up.
Wow.
Still generates
so
mochi. It's just a glitch for what?
Uh,
Oh, I stopped getting money. Just froze for so long? Oh. I got an error claiming my
I
bonus.
had an
Rude.
encounter with Lord Gwendol. How many years ago was it?
Back before the academy, I met this girl who I fell madly in love with.
Sounds
And her
fake, but
dad
okay.
tried to kill me. I suppose he just tried to scare me, but I was sure I was
Like
gonna die.
Sylvain's ever been in love
Oh,
with
yeah, her
anyone.
dad, Lord Gwendol.
Crazy, right? I never thought I'd seriously
True.
be trying to kill the guy in battle. I kind of don't know how to make sense of it.
Also, crap. The problem is forgiveness takes up to 3 to 5 business days to arrive, so you
Mhm.
gotta preempt the fuck up.
That's right. You need to think ahead. That's how you're gonna survive in this stream.
Also, as I learned last time, doesn't accept requests without a specific transgression.
True.
No blanket just in case spending. Oh, got you. So you have to know specifically what you're asking forgiveness for.
You can't
sense.
pull a, well, I'm gonna spend this now and then buy your forgiveness for something that I do in the future. None of that crap.
Not
I'll be-
allowed.
Nope.
And this is why I'm all saved up. Yep. Same.
Could I trouble?
No, you can't.
If Rhea...
Oh.
You can't trouble me, sir.
Tim can ban you real quick. Oh my god. Are we actually almost done with exploration?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
I heard greetings. I don't even know where that was from. Could I trouble
don't
you?
you?
Oh, gotcha. That's why he can't. Whoa, that frame rate though.
Oh, did it
went
get really
weird
bad?
frame. Yeah. Everyone is a deer. Yes, we are past time skip.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you paging through everything now.
Oh. KatFTWynn, where the...
She's hiding.
Probably.
Of course. I'd heard of it.
Great. Thanks.
A woman after my own heart. Okay. We are deer being a deer. Exactly. You gotta sabotage. Wait, what? Yeah, no forgiveness doesn't work like that. If I give someone 60K and then later sabotage their career, I can't just be like, yeah, but I gave you 60K, so it makes up for it. You gotta sabotage their career, then give them 60K. God damn it.
I could totally see someone doing that, being like, but I subbed to you.
Yup.
I mean, I did get you
Same
canceled,
mentality.
but I subbed to you.
But
You
it's
gotta
up to
forgive
you,
me.
Right? So it's fine.
Did you just wake up, Eco?
Good morning. That is definitely a stance some people have. Oh, it is. Yes.
Well, I have a question for you. How badly would you like to be stepped on?
When did this happen?
I need water.
Oh! Fucking hell. What? Oh my god. Demonetized.
I mean,
Oh my
that's
God.
that ship has sailed.
Everyone who wasn't here from Phoenix Wright's like, what?
I know. Probably.
I just gave you $100 and you banned me because I insulted you and your mods. How dare you?
Seriously,
Shit
though.
happens.
It does happen. But the thing that people don't get is, like, that stuff gets
A
around.
lot, though.
A lot, though. Yeah, I'm sure everybody who wasn't at the Phoenix Wright stream is very confused.
Hello there.
Is someone who fell asleep during Wright? What?
I was saying I was going to put that on my Patreon.
Yeah.
We'll
get her
step
water.
on you for water.
Yeah, and then also, what was it? The better the water, the better the heel or shoe.
That's right. The better the water, the better the shoe.
Oh my god.
Like I said, Fiji water and you're getting the stilettos. But, you know, if we're going like crappy Aquafina, then it's flip-flops. There's a tier.
I missed the flip-flops. I did hear the stiletto.
You were laughing too hard, I think.
I probably was. Semi-confused. I am confused, yes. Oh my god.
It was a great moment.
That was so fucking funny.
Generic grocery store brand water.
Also flip-flops.
Yeah, but if you're getting into non-bottled water, then it's just like nothing. You don't get stepped on. Thank you, dear.
You get nothing.
Oh, Dasani is so bad. Yeah, Dasani is worse than Aquafina. Can confirm. Ew.
Yeah.
Can confirm.
Oh my god.
I got some good old-fashioned Poland Spring right here, which is a decent water. Fiji is still the best.
It's all right. Dasani is awful and should never exist.
Ugh, Dasani. Ugh. I've never had that one, Hikari. Jen, thank you for the 5 bits. Yeah, so getting stepped on. Didn't know it was one of those streams. Also, what's up? I mean, it's just to keep me hydrated.
Exactly.
The branding would right? be your thirst keeps me hydrated. Perfection.
Fucking hell. Oh my god. So good. I'm gonna help. God damn it.
Can you imagine that commercial?
So good. Well, I'm uncomfortable, Tim.
Tim, you make inappropriate jokes all the time.
It's true.
It is true.
It's fact.
Chef's kiss.
I think I got it.
No, Kita doesn't owe anyone anything.
You know what you signed up for when you clicked on the stream.
Her stream. Exactly. Exactly that. That was fast, Cat. I'm defending my girl. You get hydrated by stepping up people. Yeah, I'm not awake enough for this. I don't mind Dasani or Aquafina, but if I'm going for a single bottle of water though, I usually get Smart Water. See, I'm like, oh, there's water, grab it. Like, if I go buy anything, it's that is the water bottle firm enough that it's not gonna like fall apart in my bag. Because I've had some water bottles that are like crinkle the hell out of itself when it's squished up against shit.
Fair.
And when I go on flights, I don't want it all like fucking wrecked by the time I'm done with the flight. So that's the only time I'll get like sturdier water bottles. Otherwise, I don't really care. I've always thought water bottles have a. I've just always thought water bottles have a weird plasticky taste, and I've had Fiji to everything. Like I
love.
Have
Fiji
had all kinds, and I mean some are less plasticky than other, and that's about it. Otherwise, I drink from the tap growing up, so like that's what I'm used to. And Chicago's not that bad of tap. But I also have right now. I just get water from the fridge, which I think is filtered, but that's it. So, like, I just refill my Smart Water bottle. I mean, it's not, honestly, like, bottled water doesn't taste better to me than tap water. I've had way worse. Oh, yeah. And also, I cannot stand well water. I will not drink that.
We had well water, so I was not drinking that.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, no.
My friend had it, and I hated taking showers if I had to be over there. I was like, oh, it all smells like egg.
Yeah, so we were always, or I was always drinking bottled water if we If I was drinking water.
Yeah. When I lived further west and had hard water, yeah. No. Yeah, that's... Hard water's not great either, obviously. So... More water? I don't know if I had that.
Somebody getting some berries.
I need to watch the stream. Now the fuck I missed. Yep. You gotta watch the earlier Phoenix Wright stream. Sorry. To understand everything.
The Phoenix Wright streams. Ellie Nash, thank you for the tier 2. For gifting that tier 2 sub to Mochi. Mochi, I hope you enjoyed your sub.
Weeping.
Professor.
I've had harder water as well. We call it ice. Well, that's not the same.
Oh, God, Felix.
I guess.
I guess.
Finally, I notched a win against you.
I almost had you. I feel like he likes competitive, but I could be wrong.
True. It was a narrow
Although I
victory.
think in
When we
supports it
spar,
doesn't really
I
matter.
feel like I'm revisiting my past.
This man needs a comb.
What?
You should see Dimitri.
He needs a hair
It's
wash.
like training with my brother. He always won.
Oh, man.
Always. And died before I could win a single bout. From the first time I held a sword, all I wanted was to surpass him. And that's what drove me to become so strong. Perhaps it's absurd to say such a thing, but I've spent all these years training for a duel with a corpse.
What are you running around for? It's not absurd.
Perhaps not. I can never again spar with my brother. Not unless he climbs out of his grave.
Well?
Still, I continue my endless pursuit of strength.
You could try to
Maybe
fight
because
his
I have a new
corpse.
opponent to measure myself against.
Who?
I mean, you would win, but...
You, obviously.
Ugh.
I beat you this time, but when
Scary.
we next cross swords, who knows what might happen. It was a close match, not a crushing victory. I know that I can do better. I will
Dimitri
surpass
needs
you
an
this time,
eye!
and then I'll become stronger still.
You're not wrong.
Don't count me out yet.
Listen here, you little shit.
Just what I was hoping you'd say. Anyway,
I'll knock you down.
for helping me find an answer to the question you asked all those years ago.
All right.
What a great A support.
What a great one.
It's Connie's birthday.
Connie!
Tea time with Connie. It's probably gonna be
Is it
inside
tea
though.
time?
Oh no, it's outside.
Oh my god, yes! And I will not hear it for another couple minutes, but it's fine. Actually, because it's tea time, can you refresh it?
Oh yeah, I'll refresh it. Freaking
Okay.
Discord.
This
Oh
poor
no,
girl.
this poor
Sunny
girl.
Constance.
Hold on, I'm just gonna like recall you.
Okay. Meow.
Hello.
Hello.
Alright. Share. There you go. God, the frame rate is so bad. For Discord. It's terrible.
It's fine. Sunny Constance tea
Sunny
time.
Constance tea time. Alright. Ooh, she likes this one.
I am sorry you could find no one but me to share your tea with. I shall endeavor to hold up my end of the conversation nonetheless. You
Oh my
ought
God.
not to have gone to such lengths to prepare my preferred tea. Allow me
Offer
to
some tea.
express my deepest thanks. My hands are trembling.
You okay, girl?
What?
I have no clue. A place you'd like to visit? I know nothing
Gifts you'd
about
like to
Connie.
receive.
Oh, okay.
What?
books you've read recently?
To my such keen insight you
Hey.
have. Yes.
Tell me about yourself.
Uh.
Oh, monastery mystery.
May weep.
Hey, nice.
So I was like, I don't think she's super into
People often
weapons.
remark that I lack any opinions of my own. What do you think about that?
None of these.
What?
Sip tea.
May weep.
Did you laugh?
No, I sip tea.
Oh, I was right.
Imagine laughing at that.
Yeah.
Perfect tea time. Let's get real close.
Does the sun's glare not vex you? Perhaps it's better if we went inside.
Oh my god, Constance.
This is exquisite.
I swear to God.
Where's the thing?
It's hiding.
There it is.
Weep. If you have a favor to ask,
My
name
cravat
it.
is sad.
I shall make myself useful in any way you require.
All right.
Professor. Professor. What? This
Sunny
may be
Connie.
forward of me. What?
Oh, Constance. She likes tea
Do
leaves.
I truly deserve such an extravagant gift?
The sun.
Yes.
The sun.
Do I truly deserve
I don't have the
such an
DLC. Is there more
extravagant gift?
a more depressed character than Marianne? She's not depressed.
It's
It's
they
a
don't
half
really,
and half.
They don't really explain
I shall
this
take my leave now.
very well.
I hope
This
that I
is
have
literally
not
just her in the
wasted too much
sunlight.
of your time.
Yep.
But she's kind of a little bit of a bitch in the shade.
It's a shady bitch.
Yeah, she has a split personality. I mean, basically.
Kind of like I'm not sure if it's we don't really know if it's a magical thing. If it's because of trauma.
Right.
It's not fully
Shade is the
explained.
shade.
It's just kind of hinted
Can't argue
at.
with results, can you?
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh,
The
I
lore
said you got
doesn't
to an S
explain
rank.
it well, no. It's more a ridiculous bipolar. She's quite manic without the sun. Yeah. The sun is
cards for my
traumatizing.
sleeve.
It just kind of is.
I have much expertise now.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Okay.
Good for you.
God damn it, yawning. Why?
You're yawning a lot.
I'm sorry. I
You
went
should
to bed
be.
early last night, so that's probably
How
part of
dare
it.
you?
No, I didn't go to bed early. I laid in bed. But I didn't go to sleep till later.
Fair.
Eh,
The sun is traumatizing.
it's fair. Congrats, Cyril. Now go away. I'm
Oh,
saving
Dark
a
Knight
lot of money on
Lorenz.
SPF 60 this summer. True. Hey.
Those are some spikes.
Was there any doubt?
That's horrifying.
Hubert was a Dark Knight for me in Crimson Flower.
Oh my god,
Because
of course.
he was.
That's on brand.
I think he looks better in that outfit, honestly.
Yeah. I could see it. What the fuck? He looks
That's a lot of
pretty
swords.
awkward. That's a lot of swords. What is happening? Are you okay, honey? You look like you're gonna fall over. Well.
Well, indeed. Thanks, I hate it. You're welcome. Anytime.
I'm sorry, what? Sweet mercy. That does not look badass on Ignatz. No. I told you, serial killer in the making. He just looks like a little
Dorothea
kid in
was-
adult clothing.
Yeah. Dorothea was my mortal savant in Crimson Flower.
Dun, 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 dun. I like the yellow and white theme.
All that hard work's paid off.
I didn't realize so many people were ready to... Ooh, Ferd is not. 30%? We could go for it.
What? I mean, save?
We can. Here, let's see if anybody else needs to... Oh, Bernie? Oh, no. Not that one. One more.
I'm hearing it so much more delayed.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Bernie, it was 88%!
Oh, Burn!
I knew you weren't up to it, Bernie.
God damn it, Bernie. 88%!
Well, Bernie,
This is
no.
why.
This is why. Dun, dun, dun. We're 12%. Bernie screams. I know.
I'm screaming. I'll have
That's
you
tough.
know.
It's so sad. She can do it. What the heck? It's a B. It's passing.
Why, Bernie? Alright, well. I guess we'll save then.
Just in case.
Mm-hmm. And then try Ferd, since his is so low.
Yeah. Well.
Fucking Ferd.
Fucking Ferd. You tried.
Mochi.
It's fine. Bits tea.
Well.
I am Ferdinand von Failure.
Failure von Eyre.
Failure von Eyre.
Well, so much for that.
F.
F indeed.
There's the music.
Oh no.
Well.
There's not much going on this month. Next week we have morale meals and Shamir's birthday.
Shamir.
Okay. We have two. Wait, one. We have one quest. This is probably not going to take that long, so we could probably just knock this out real quick.
Okay.
It's just a side. It's not a paralogue even.
Okay.
To ensure the safety of traveling merchants, take down bandits on the trade route. Once you complete this quest, a new merchant will appear.
Yay. Ferdinand von sucks.
Well.
Why?
Why indeed?
My jaw's starting to hurt.
Well, I don't know. I can't explain that.
No, from yawning so much.
Oh. Yawning is dangerous.
Seriously.
Little did you know. Right.
Little did I know.
Let's check our map here.
Alright.
Ah, yes, this one.
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes, this one. Alright, we need their support. Oh, geez,
Suggested level 29.
Leonie needs a few.
What level is Leonie at?
44. Everybody is very leveled.
Oh, I thought you meant needs a few levels.
No. Supports. Sorry. She needs support. Several supports.
That makes sense.
Where's Claude? Claude and Ingrid. I'll just bring Mercy just in case, but we're probably fine.
For healing?
Yeah. We're probably not even gonna need her, though. Let's put Bernie with her.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case. I don't really think we're gonna need all our units for this. But just in case we need healing. All right.
Sunshine.
Bennett.
My death of a life drags on. Improvement enough, I suppose.
Can you imagine getting every possible unit in one route to max level? Ugh. I don't want to think about that.
What's max level?
99, I think.
Oh, jeez.
At the ready.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
You got yourself killed.
Well,
my orders?
That would just take a lot of, I feel like, tedious battles.
I'd rather get all the supports than do that, because at least then you're getting story.
Right.
You know?
Guide me well. Destiny unfurls.
So in my Blue Lions playthrough, Dimitri and Dedue are so overpowered just because I've been grinding out their supports.
Well,
kind of amazing.
This is why. Oh, Cat Manuela's max stat for charm is 69 just for you? Hell yes. Of course it is. She is my wife.
A fitting outcome.
Nice. Well, the flyers just side by side.
Lament your weakness.
Yeah, I brought all my flyers to do this faster.
That's fair. Dimitri's already level 30. I think Dedue's at 25-ish.
I think he might be like 27. But yeah, and we're not even at time skip yet.
Well, they're just gonna be OP.
They are. That.
As you wish.
What shit?
I mourn your ignoble death.
I'm wary of that archer up there.
Yes, knight.
Good night, dragon.
Night. Have a good sleep.
Yes, have a good one.
All right, who's next?
Of course. Kick their asses. This is so you can get the Plague Doctor merchant?
Defeat me? Left.
Okay.
He's a jolly boy.
Jolly boy.
Strategy in motion.
F.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
That's what it sounded like. Oh, never mind. You're not hearing what I'm hearing. Fuck. It sounded like Seteth just straight up said F.
Be great if he did. Nice, Mom.
I don't expect forgiveness.
She reckon.
You reckon?
My work's not done. I'll do my best with this.
I won't allow it.
You just like stood on top of that dude.
I'm not dying here.
Done. 2 turns.
Nice.
Told you it'd be quick.
Taking care of business.
We didn't even bring all our units. We only brought like half.
Taking care of business everywhere.
All right. Well, did you want to find somebody to raid then?
Let's do it.